Hello, Tiefling. How are you? How's it been, dude? I see you, Bob, reacting with a fire, then replacing the fire with the Pregnant Man Tone 5. I see you there. Hey, guys. How's life, everyone? Late streamer. Daddy's back, and he's brought the milk and cigarettes. Here we go. Welcome to Pugs. It's been a while. How are you? Thank you, Reedish. Very much appreciate the deal one. Pugs Soon. Pugs indeed now. Now, Pugs. Realth is homophobic? Not that I remember. You'll have to cancel me later. Thank you, Bob. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Life was good until you were late. Yeah, we were coming back, and the ETA to get home was 57. So I was like, I'll tell them I'll give 5 minutes, and that'll be about right. And then it took a little bit longer because I had to update Overwatch. You can survive. Thank you very much, both of you, for the tier ones. Really appreciated. How are you? How the devil are you? Everyone had a good week? Me and Beth and two friends went to London and had a lovely weekend in London. Well, weekend, week beginning, you know, the middle of the week, that's what you call it here. Yeah, we went to a place called Activate, which is basically like a laser quest on crack. And then we went to, well, we did 3 days. So we went on Wednesday, we did Thursday, and we did Friday and came back Friday. Second day, we did the Crystal Maze experience. If anyone doesn't know about the Crystal Maze because they're foreign, I will bring it up for you now. I'll bring up an episode of the Crystal Maze. Here we go. This is the Crystal Maze. So we did the Crystal Maze experience. Basically a game show where one individual person goes into the individual room and everyone else watches and tries to help. And you got to do certain things in order to get crystals, and you get more time in the Crystal Dome. And in the Crystal Dome, you have to collect tokens. Because isn't that some Indiana Jones film? No, Crystal Maze. I believe that's the something Crystal Skull you're thinking of. God, I love Crystal Maze. Anyway, host was excellent. We did it in a group of 8. All of us got to play 2 games. I did a laser maze, in which case I ducked and weaved every which way, and I got out of there, 2-minute timer, got out there in 30 seconds, smashed it, absolutely smashed it, as I always do with everything I do. First game that I did, the first game, God, you get so nervous when people are watching you. There were 8 bells in a row, and there were musical notes, but not in the right height, but in terms of the color of the bell you had to hit on the wall. And there were 3 different tunes, and everyone had to guess what tunes they were. I didn't realize this. I was just playing the tunes and hoping that if I did them correctly, it would open something. So I dun 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 dun. One was London Bridge is Falling Down. I feel like nursery rhymes, but I don't remember exactly which one they were. Because I wasn't paying attention. I was just donging the bells. I had a bit of the shakes, so I was like 7 people watching me do this thing, and I was trying to be as fast as possible. It was stressful. Mpreg, Freaks, and Pugs all make a Realth stream, and homophobia, I heard from you, Megamon. Thank you for the prime, very much appreciated. Yeah, so I had the dong 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 dong. Beth did a challenge where she had to press the button in order to, basically, you had to get from the top to the bottom, and it was like a little maze. So it would, swap between the options, and one would be red, one would be green. You could only go down the green one, so if you press it, and you go over there, it would then go options based off that one, and you have to press either forward or backwards based on that. Homo what now? Wait, hold. I don't know. Megamon down there says Realth is homophobic. I don't even Cole's gonna have to. I have no idea what you're talking about. He doesn't have a pride flag. Are those the rules? Put the pride flag on now. Oh, sorry, I peeked the mic already. Anyway, so Beth completely smashed that one because she's excellent. And the other thing she did was shuffleboard. The end one was you have to play shuffleboard against the host right at the end. You know what? Shuffleboard is one of those where you're like, oh, well, it's a game that's pretty easy to set up. But then again, I feel like that was the best game they had there. We got 13 out of 17 crystals. And got 189 tokens, which if anyone knows anything about that, really damn good, really damn good. I'll let this play. So yeah, absolutely smashed it. We are missing 4 people, so we've got a little bit more time to talk about the Crystal Maze. Absolutely smashed it. What was the other one Beth did? So yeah, shuffleboard and the pressing the button. There was one where you had to put you had to shine a light while a laser at the different things in order to get a not binary, but you know the dot dash code, whatever it's called. Words are hard, and you had to work out what the word was. One where you had to put all the organs back in the alien's mouth with some tongs, so basically reverse operation, Morse code. There you go, that's close enough. Yeah. What other games was there? There's one you had to throw beanbags at balls to get them off of the column of air. One where you had to climb a wall in order to get across. Actually, a load of fun. Really good. Really would. So I haven't told you enough about Activate. So Activate this with really. I said it was like Laser Quest, but kind of cool. Laser Quest-esque. You should bring a water bottle if you ever go to one of those sites. Apparently, it's the first one that's opened in England, opened at the O2 Arena. It's all across America, apparently. Well, I say all across, I mean America. You just open 2 and it's all across America if you open them off the opposite ends. Essentially what it is, there's got 8 different rooms, and in each one of these rooms you can select from 6 or 7 different games, and you have to pass rounds in order to get into the next round of that game. So they have a room with straight lasers tessellated all the way across a wall, so they can make a laser path for you to climb over and under. They can send lasers at you and make you try and jump over them. There was a room with a floor that was entirely tessellated in squares, and you had to step on the right squares you go over, or you had to hunt for the individual square that you wanted. Loads of different things like that. Really good. There was one where there's 4 eyes on the side of the room and a big pillar in the middle that you all have to hide behind in order to hide yourself from the eye. It was really good. This dude got some major villain vibes. Yeah, it does. We have 3 more spaces, then we'll start immediately. Pugs. So Pugs then is what we're saying. This is a good game. I wish I played this game. They've just got a leaf blower. They literally just got a leaf blower. It's the high-tech, low-tech stuff. Anyway, Crystal Maze was really good. Activate was really good. Then we did an escape room on the 3rd day, which is then an abandoned underground London tube station. And in that underground London tube station, there was a escapey thing. Oh dear God, Christ alive! Hello, Spot. How are you? How's your week off without me been? How's life? Thank you very much. What do you want from me? I'm yours apparently. What do you want? Spot's liking story time apparently. Yeah, apparently liking story time. Hanamura, I think we can probably handle a Hanamura as the first game. I think we can probably handle that. Yeah, thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Thank you. That will go towards some of Peggy's pet bills, which are extortionate. Yeah, so Peggy is, just so everyone's clear, Peggy seems fine now, absolutely fine now. She seems okay. It took a while, but she's slowly come back to being like she was. I have no idea what it was. I assume it was just the normal cat flu that she's had since she was a kitten. But yeah, she was struggling for a very long time. She wasn't eating because we gave him some painkillers as she got a biopsy because obviously she wasn't feeling very good, so we gave her some painkillers, and then she wasn't eating because of painkillers, so we got her on some appetite stimulant. It was a whole bloody fiasco. It was a mess, and it cost a shitload of money. So yeah, I say we're overreacting. I don't think we're overreacting. I've never seen her in so much pain. The meows were genuinely heart-wrenching, and I'm so glad she's back to normal, yeah. So my mum looked after her for a couple of days when we went away. We were thinking of not going because she wasn't doing great before we went. But the night before we went and the morning after, she was fine. And obviously my mum looked after her for quite a while because she helped us feed Peggy and nurse her back to health when she was a kitten. Because we were living at their house at the time when she was a kitten. So essentially... my mum is the auntie figure, or the grandma figure of Peggy. So yeah, she looked after her. Easy to say overreacting when it's over. 100% yes. We have found that there is no cancerous cells in Peggy. That is a good sign, I'd say. But yeah, make sure and have that level of comfort. You did something. Yeah, 100%. Cats are my weak spot. Yeah, me too. I mean. It is. I'll probably buy insurance for Peggy now. Just saying. probably buy insurance now. No matter how much it costs, it's probably cheaper. My parents have a dog, and I was adding up the amount. That had been spent on that dog. They're paying 60 quid a month for the dog's insurance, and I'm like, just adding up like 700 quid a year, over 700 quid a year. You have that dog for 5 years. It's already costing you for like 3.5 grand. Like, Jesus Christ, this is costing a lot of money. And I'm like, well, having to pay out a reasonable amount of money for Peggy once in a while, I guess that's not the worst in the world, right? Do multi-streaming. Anyone that wants to join, we're going to start immediately the moment we got a couple more humans, if I can talk. So yeah, I feel like I should have bought insurance, but then again, insurance is crazy. Multi-streaming? What do you mean multi-streaming? As in a stream to YouTube? I could stream to YouTube. Yeah, I'd need to set it up. He's an idiot. The bars are obvious. The thing you'll find is that the people on these games are rarely smart at all. I feel like they select them videously for the show to be better. Then again, it's probably just the average person. Remember, the average person is if you are at all average intelligence, half of the people in the world are dumber than you. And yeah, you don't. Let's be honest, we don't individually think the average intelligent person is that smart, right? World's smartest Brits. I haven't even been paying attention. Stream to Kick, Twitch and Kick, because Kick has a 95% sub split. Do you know what has a... See, the thing is, like, Twitch is, like, such a complete monopoly. I feel like Kick's such a scummy platform, though, right? Don't you think? Oh, you had to share it between two? Maybe that's a hard challenge, actually. Kick's just the Gamba streamer platform, right? 2 more people. See if there's anyone else here. He's not even putting the rack thing the right way. Let's skip to the next. So this is the Aztec zone. Let's skip the word puzzle. Okay, let's go to whatever this one is. So you can either do skill games, mental games, physical games, or mystery games, which can be any of them. Skill games are like aiming and precision. Obviously, physical is a little bit more requiring you to do. So this will be a skill game. I'm going to guess you've got to get the ball in his mouth. It's really not. I'll be honest, this really isn't that hard. He just... Ooh! He's only got a certain amount of balls, so he's actually got to be quite careful. It indeed is the Gamba side. I thought it was the Gamba side. Eat it! Eat the ball, eat the ball. Okay, so what has happened since last week is probably a good time to look at patch notes for a little bit before we start. I'm going to guess, yeah, 2 more people look at patch notes. Let's just put that down here so you guys can continue watching the Crystal Maze while we work. Oh, no, I'll probably put it this side. This chat's on the other one. So yesterday, this is how much I want a new off-tank. Okay, what is happening with Didact? I've been off for it. 28th. So, quality of life. I think this was before I played it last time. Orisa damage dealt reduced from 100% of heat to heat over 2 in a 6-meter radius. So I did actually message Didact after this Orisa change. I think the heat thing makes perfect sense with the fortify thing. 100% perfect sense. I don't want it to feel overly clunky to use, and I don't want it to be used to peel. So I actually think making it awkward to use defensively because you have to time your heat to the right amount actually makes it a lot more aggressive, which is what we intended to begin with, right? It's kind of what we intended. Can we try the hook rework next week? I am up to trying the hook rework 100%. Just ask Didact if he's willing after this week, right? So I think the heat rework, obviously we're yet to tell how it's doing. I wasn't here last week, so hopefully it went well. We'll see. Hand cannon bugs, I don't care, cool. Mercy, increase imbue targeting angle, add a message to imbue target telling them the imbue type, add the ability to imbue. I'm still of the opinion that imbue is egregious bullshit and doesn't really need to be in the game right now, but whatever, that's fine. Imbue is just one of those things that I think is just extra to the kit and doesn't need to be there, or doesn't add to the kit, you get what I mean. But I'm fine for it to be there as a little fun addition to Mercy to make the rework more interesting. Right, so this is how much I want a new off-tank. Jagged Wall removed. Thorn Bubble, cooldown 10 seconds, encases target in thorns, which returns damage dealt by the attacker for 2.25 seconds. So that is an off-tank style ability. That is a bubble or a DM or that sort of ability. Damage received by target player is reduced by 75%. Damage reduce the duration of CCs used on target to 0.1 second. So this, I'm going to be honest, I'm not even sure if this needs damage reduction looking at it on the first pass, right?
You better go in. There you go. 2.5.
How does your opinion on Imbue keep generating every week? I think Imbue is one of those things that if Mercy is working properly, the healing should be good enough, and there should be enough APM in the healing that you shouldn't need the Imbue. That's my opinion. So I tried it. It was fine. I thought it was absolutely fine, but then again, is it really adding a lot of quality of life to the player, or is it just like this extra thing that's an addendum to the kit? I don't hate it. I think it's absolutely fine. Obviously, the big AoE Imbue, I think is probably better personally. I'd rather have it nerfed and be a big AoE, but it's a hard one for me. Yeah, I think this is ridiculously good. Ridiculously good. Basically, it's an immunity. That's basically an immunity. So my first reaction to Didact would be, this needs to go down to 25%. Or less, right? Or less? Because this is just crazy, right? Yeah, that's a lot of stuff, right? But let's see it in practice first. Jagged Wall removed, obviously. I think Jagged Wall is a problematic ability, and I'm probably quite happy to have it removed. It gives you glue for your team outside of pocketing one person. Yes. The Imbue gives you glue for your team outside of pocketing one person. Yes, I think I agree with that. I don't think Mercy necessarily needs glue for the team, right? I think that would be the real answer. Okay, so Malga Overrun, remove shield health on Overrun. Malga can no longer be damaged out of Overrun. Remove Firewalker passive on Overrun. So Overrun's been moved out again. I'm sure Yeet's very happy about this. We have 2 spaces open. Anyone wants to join 2 spaces, join your ass up. Realth tag 21610. I know I've been off for a while, but some of you can join, you selfish bastards. Orisa now passively dissipates heat while not firing. Augmented fusion drive at a rate of 50 heat per second, of course. Ammo reduced to 100. Heat generated per shot increased to 2. Cool. Healing over time reduced from 20 to 10. Fixed a bug causing regen dash charges to go negative. So this is a nerf to... So essentially, the way that the healing was working is you can potentially filter out these over kind of like a wide area and put a little bit of residual healing on people. I don't think maybe 10 HPS isn't impactful enough, but I think 20 was barreling up with the regular heal to be way too good if you're just pocketing. So that's another one. As we will never get another true off-tanker, decide to make Hazard one. His new ability, Thorn Bubble, can be used as an offensive damaging tool and a defensive boost just like his Thorn Wall. He does, however, lose some movement that was possible due to Thorn Wall, which, let's be honest, never gets used anyway. The Malga, yeah, it's a weird thing on Hazard. I feel like Hazard's movement doesn't really work properly with the Thorn Wall in the way that Blizzard think it should be used, right? There's this cool, like, movement loop where it's like, wow, you can wall somewhere, you can lunge onto the wall, climb up the wall, and then you can climb up that wall and put another wall below you, and the answer is... well, why would you do that? That's just using half your kit for no reason, right? So you just stand on main and then wall to block people off. That's just kind of what happens. So I think it's a really, really awkward conversation there. The Malga Overrun shield is not a great implementation. I think making Overrun more simple and less lethal is a good thing. Quality of life for Orisa as her heat now lowers if she doesn't shoot. Like we were receiving a slap on the wrist is currently meta on live due to his recent buffs. Yes. What's your opinion on DPS Doomfist? Don't like it. I think we're better off fixing Tank Doom by replacing block with something else. Personally, for me, Tank Doom needs the block replace and the left click replace. Personally, for me, DPS Doomfist needs working to make it work. And none of the individual abilities need to get replaced. Obviously, the uppercut needs, the block needs to get replaced regardless. I think the primary fire is problematic in Tank Doom. Maybe I could reduce the headshot multiplier and just do it that way. Maybe that would make it more healthy. But then again, I think my problem with Tank Doom first is he's still so single target and how lethal he is that I really have troubles with him. I don't like the tank characters that are incredibly lethal to like one guy. That's just my opinion. I don't know if it's anyone else's. I'm going to send out an hour, everyone. Is back from holiday, and we're doing Pugs right now. Realth is back with the milk and cigarettes. Let's copy and paste one of my Twitch links, and that'll be good enough. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Alshima and Fool. Right, sorry we're starting so late. Right, let's get the crystal maze off. Really fun experience, by the way. It was quite expensive, don't get me wrong. But we got gifted the like experience package by somebody else. Let's change Fallen for now, and let's go for a scramble, and let's get ourselves starting on Hanamura by the looks of it, because I don't know, Spot's a bit of a degenerate, bad Spot. Thank you, by the way, really appreciated. Obviously, losing about £1,000 to vet bills, that hurts regardless of how financially stable you are. So I really appreciate anyone supporting me at the moment. It really helps to justify me still doing this and still working part-time. Really helps to justify. So I appreciate it. Isn't it lethal to one person basically off tanks? What if we made Doom an off tank? I'd be 100% fine with making Doom an off tank. Yes, I'd be 100% fine. Hello, Random. How are you? It's been a little while, dude. Right, let's head into Hanamura to start. Facial hair goes hard with the rolled up button down. Yeah, well, like this is my normal work attire. I actually haven't grown that much right now, Fool. It gets better as time goes on, weirdly enough. I always could grow facial hair, just Beth doesn't really like facial hair, so she calls it scratchy, I believe. Which really ruins my life if I have facial hair, I've got to say. What was the announcement? Oh, I just said that I'm back from holiday. Anyway, let's get some volume on here. Let's get some sound on. Hope everyone's been absolutely amazing. I do want to... Ooh, no, I won't make an announcement right now. I need to look at this Orisa. I am tempted to do a little award for who can use a couple of the new characters in the best way as time goes on. Because right now, I haven't really given anyone a reason to use them. And I feel like this is, like, making it themed as a character for a week sounds quite a nice little fun thing that I can do for people. So maybe I'll do some, like, free coaching. Maybe I'll do some, like, actual regular, maybe some Discord rewards and other stuff like that in order to actually get people to use it. So heat increases slowly as time goes on, and then Bob dies immediately. That seems about right for Bob. Beautiful stuff. Nice start. Maybe 3 days of Disco Elysium instead of 1. Well, obviously, if you won random, I would make the award another day of Disco Elysium. We will be doing Disco Elysium tomorrow, just so everyone's clear. On Tuesday, I will be streaming as well, just so everyone knows. I will be doing at least a couple of days this week to make up for some of the lost time. I do need to talk about quite a lot of things, and I want to keep Disco Elysium to Mondays, so definitely Disco Elysium tomorrow. Disco Elysium is currently being uploaded to Realth Free. I do not have an exclamation mark command set up for it, but I can link it in chat if anyone's interested. Lovely first cap by Red Team. Turns out Spot and Carly are a pretty good team. Very disappointing that we didn't do better in the tournament. I really wish we would have got into the next round. I thought 3-3 was a little bit too low. It's a bit sad. I watched another streamer play it for the last 2 days, a backup Realth, also known as a traitorous random. Traitor. Hate you. How could you? How could you? Yeah, let's go into Bob. See how this is working. Okay, Bob. Bob, you gotta live for more than 3 seconds. What happened there? They just got, they instantly got back up. Is that the, you think that's the thorn wall thingy? Okay, we'll see if this Orisa can do anything. Well, that didn't do well. Okay. I'm just trying to work out how this Orisa's working. So does Fortify dissipate heat regardless? Heat dissipates too fast? Okay. Well, we can have a look at that. Certainly there should be some lag time before it dissipates. Basically, Blizzard found over the years that it's very hard to design resources that increase and then dissipate over time without them feeling awkward. Probably need to put it to kind of like the same level as Sojourn's left click. Bum, 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 bum. Right, let's go read the Orisa. So, he can be manually dispersed using reload. Deals damage equal to the heat generated within 6 meters. Burn enemies within radius for 1 second. So the reload dissipates the heat, right? Orisa now starts burning and taking 20 damage per second while fully overheated. So reload dissipates the heat.
I'm in.
You can't go aggro, there's not enough ammo to sustain the heat. I think that maybe I need to try it in order to be sure of how it's working. The funny thing is they went high on Inland Empire too. So basically you watch exactly the same run. I can't believe you're watching better run. Really random should be... Sorry, really Bob should be shooting right then to build heat so he can go in with the... So instead we use Fortified to go in and then use heat? I guess, like, the spear and the left click are pretty good regardless, without even using the reload. I'm just trying to, like, work out the... I think this gameplay loop works, but I'm trying to be, like, really clear on it. They're very careful and never do the crazy choice. Really think hard about playing their role before doing something. They're also Canadian. I'm sorry for their loss. Sounds awful. So if you don't have any heat when you go in, you can just left click and all in on somebody and then use reload later. But you still have just that Fortify in order to be able to decide what you're doing. Interesting. I definitely think like random saying that, sorry, I keep saying random. Bob's saying that the heat is so hard to use, but then again, I'm looking at this heat meter and I'm thinking, you got shitloads of ammo. Why aren't you just firing? So yeah. Told that your Prey should do impressions of Kuno. Kuno is the best character, man. It's interesting. There's also no limit on your heat meter, right? So you can, like, he should be firing right now, right? No reload there. Why isn't he using the heat meter aggressively? Surely he should have reloaded there in order to get the heat dissipation. The board is smaller? Possibly. You know what? Let me have a look. I'm so glad to be back here, honestly. It's been a while. I think these aren't lining up. You know what? It goes there. Nope. What if I just... No, that's not fitting. Chat goes to there. Maybe this goes to... there? Maybe? Maybe it's my imagination. It has been like 3 months since I streamed, so yeah, maybe. Maybe you just forgot what streaming looks like. Why is he using reload to reload instead of reload to kill people? I find this really interesting because it seems like one of those where it's like maybe the heat meter needs to charge faster and the ammo needs to be lower. Maybe that's what's happening. I definitely think the heat needs to stay for a second, but then again, you can just keep holding the left click button and the heat meter will keep going up. So He isn't linked to reload, it's linked to fortify? I thought it was linked to reload. It said it's linked to reload. I thought that was the whole point. Can now be manually dispersed using reload? And there's been no change to it, right? Damage up reduced from now deals damage equal to... Okay. It's linked to both? Okay, so if you fortify and reload at the same time, does it do double damage? Sorry, Dad. I looked at the rework and was like, that makes a hell of sense. That's amazing. And then I proceeded to not understand it by the looks of it. Did Biff have a good holiday despite having to spend it with a Frenchman? I think she did, yeah. Admittedly, quite a few of the activities were me focused because I had to book. Well, booking something like cooperative, multiplayer, fun kind of like games that are Laser Quest kind of like style. I really enjoyed. Spending time with friends I really enjoy as well. So I hope Beth really enjoyed it. I hope it was not a me focused holiday. Something bugged about Arissa. I wouldn't be able to tell if it was. I'm gonna be honest. Not right now. Yeah, I don't know why her ammo is 150 sometimes. Not sure. So theoretically, should I be fortifying in and reloading at the same time? If I fortify in and shoot versus fortify in and reloading, am I doing more or less damage? Kind of interesting that you kind of have two different modes there. Can double up on the AoE damage by not, reload does no damage for heat. Didact literally just said it's linked to both, so I don't know how true that is. Is that true? Is that true though? Yeah, I'm you talking bollocks? Bob when he spreads misinformation. I'm just gonna need to run into a training room and try this, aren't I? The bag! Oh, he waited too long. I can check if it's bugged. Yeah, so what is meant to be happening? Is it meant to be doing damage when you're fortified based on your heat meter, and then damage based on your based on your heat meter when you reload as well? Arissa's not the most exciting gameplay to watch. Well, to be fair, Bob hasn't worked out yet. Yes and yes, cool. So I can choose to either fortify and do an AoE around me with the fortify. What if the reload takes my heat? I guess the reload doesn't take the heat. What if the reload takes the heat meter and then I fortify after? Does that do less damage? Does the fortify have to be high when I use it? I guess is the question. The reload takes the heat, right? Yes and yes? I said too many things. I'm confused now. Dada, do you want to tell me exactly how this is working? I'm curious. Oh, Tiefling hacking the planet. Wow. That was actually quite a good EMP. Yeah, that was genuinely actually a really good play. 2CP with Sombra and Doom CCing you all the time. Classic unfun tag experience. Yeah. Right then. I guess I'll shove myself in to work this out. Anyway, welcome to 6v6 Pugs. I hope everyone's had a wonderful week off of me. I'm going to be here for the next 3 days at the very least, streaming. The CC stacking with Doom feels so strong. Maybe we'll have to have a look at the Doom stun and a couple things. It's a hard one. People feel so strongly about Doomfist in terms of the DPS role that I feel like I want to be able to work him into the DPS role, even if he's already annoying and awful now. Just playing for slams and punches for CC. I feel like Doom Tank was / is better. Yeah, a couple of people feel the same, yeah. Is Mauga a tank buster in this? No. So Mauga's gone through quite a few different iterations here. We took away the... Well, he's kind of still a tank buster in the way that you can just focus on the enemy tank. But realistically, what he is somebody that... We've unchained him from having to focus the enemy tank, I guess I should say. He still can tank burst, but he doesn't have to in order to get the health back. Doom Tank's more healthy, but make him more or less an initiator instead of a solo player? See, we're thinking of making a off-tanky. High mobility and high sustain and high CC don't work with also having high lethality. Yeah, no, agreed entirely. That's just, like, the Doomfist DPS problem is the Doomfist tank problem, but just with a DPS character, right? It's just more lethal. Because he's still got as much survivability as possible if he just gets in and out perfectly, right? That's kind of the Doomfist problem. Doesn't help that Hog is now super punished by CC. He always was super punished by CC, though. I mean, comparing that to 2018, 2019 Overwatch, it's still the same. Change Mercy, where instead of healing my team, I kill them? Okay. Alright. Spot, are you still here? You said you need to change your internet. You off for a little bit? Am I the only one who hates Tank Fist more? I feel like I hate Tank Fist more, since it's more accessible to be able to abuse people on Tank Fist compared to DPS Doomfist. I feel like they're both problematic. I definitely hate playing against Tank Fist more than I hate playing against DPS Doomfist on Tank, because they can just repeatedly punch me. Deacon, Didact, the Hazard Rework, broke Didact. He already said yes. Realth, swap me out with Megamon. Yes, boss. In Pugs, he still feels similar to how he felt as a tank. Yeah, we definitely need to hit him in some way, shape, or form. Remember, like, we haven't done that many iterations of this DPS Doomfist, so yeah. Mirror Watch Doom was far more healthier. People have to remind me what Mirror Watch Doom was, because I remember it having a shield or something, but I can't really remember shit about it. Do you want his old skills back? Okay, let's go King's Row. He had a shield and that charged his punch? It's fine. What's Mirror Watch? Mirror Watch is an event they did middle of last year where they basically did alternate kits for about like 8 different characters. So they did Mercy, Sombra, Doomfist, Reinhardt, a couple of others. And essentially they were like Mercy had a rocket launcher. There was like basically they did an alternate kit for all of those characters, and it was called Mirror Watch. And they said, what if the good guys were the bad guys? His punches, slams, and ult gives overhealth and speed to himself and allies instead of going for solo one shot. And his block had a heal. Block had a shield. Okay. Arista works. Also fix the ammo thing. Okay, let's go. Megamon, Cardi, Madara, Colskin, Squeed, Tobet. Let's go and do this. And let's go. Re-input code? Yep. Okay. Let's go. Red team, blue team, join your ass up. I'm going to stay in normal chat. Got to reselect map. Mirror Watch Doom can't assassinate backlines as live Doom, but he could enable dives. It makes me wonder if the Blizzard really actually understand their design space, but they just are unable to fix it because of the inertia of the game, right? How people like the old stuff. Okay, so heat goes up over time. You have to use 50 ammo in order to get the full heat. Reload dissipates the heat, right? But if I fortify and reload at the same time, what happens? Will the fortify continue doing full damage if I reload after, out of curiosity? Or are they two different things that both... Your fortify damage goes down, so it goes down if you reload during fortify, yeah? Yes, interesting. Okay. So you're going to really have one effect active at a time, right? See if I can reload. So reload instantly takes your heat regardless. Okay. Oh, what's it? Supports! Madara's on fucking Life Weaver in Spawn! I thought I was fine. That's why I didn't try and get out. Clearly thrown, clearly. I have to reload there. Yeah, that was never gonna happen. I had to go in. It was so close to delay. If I got that bubble there, I might have been able to do something. But yeah, that's never gonna happen. So in terms of the amount of damage that this is doing, is it doing the same damage with Fortify versus with Reload? I guess that's one of my questions. Okay, well, I did a reasonable amount there. I'm just kind of suiciding at the moment, being an idiot. I'll work out what I'm doing. Music on loop. Got it. Bong, bong. I tried to solo Blade Squeeze. That's probably a bad sign. EMP. Tree goes up. I'm trying to work out how to use the reload. I feel like these two mechanics are kind of fighting against each other, right? Nope, I'm dead. Yeah, I mean, my supports are still in spawn. I'm kind of just staggering our team continuously because I'm stupid. Coupled with the fact that they've got Hanzo and Zen on their team, it really is one of those, isn't it? Just get burned through so fast. Is there any heat GFX to the reload? It seems to be taking longer the more heat you're dissipating there. The more ammo you're reloading, right? Oh no, it takes the same amount of time. I think the graphics for the graphics of first-person heat are pretty good as they are. Go on. Yeah. I'm just getting stuck in the middle, man. How are they still up there? Man, Zen is so scary. He just fucking right-clicked him? Gali just dying to a right-click? Disgraceful. Man, it's so scary, dude. I just get burned down so fast. Okay, I've confirmed that it's very hard to play this against Zen Hanzo, okay? Zen Hanzo Sojourn seems like a probably a losing strategy to be playing that right now and trying to learn it. I don't see anything. It looks like reload does no damage for me. I guess, yeah, well, we could apply the same effects, I guess. Whoa, Shimo's scary. The moment that EMP goes in, I mean, we lose anyway, so I may as well go contest. really bad to lose Madara there. Get off the high ground! Get off my high ground! No, I'm gonna die anyway! Well, at least I pushed them off high. They need to commit to me. It was all about me. I'm gonna have to contest it. AFK and contest. It's fine. AFK and contest. Chill out. AFK contest. Head off the, get that Discord off me, you bastard. Yeah, get out of here. Move away. Five seconds, I've got to chill for a bit. No. Yeah, well, I'm just going in, fuck it. No. We survived! We survived! We're still alive technically! Oh god, the EMP in the middle of the dash there. Man. I guess I could have activated reload, but I had to get back out of the burrow animation to do it. Okay, I'm just gonna live. I'm just gonna live. I pressed the wrong button. I'm not just gonna live. I'm going to live while trying to contest the high ground, I guess. No, leave it. What? She's just immediately up to get me. Oh god. I'm feeding. Didn't quite have the range for that fight. Oh god, just delete Freya from the game. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even care. Just delete. I don't care. Just delete her. Delete. She doesn't need to be here. Didact, delete Freya. Didact, delete Freya from the game right now. Delete. God, what an unfun character. Okay, I'm going to try and stop feeding. God, it's been a week, man. Hello. Oh, I'm muted.
I don't know.
Hello.
They're not squishy, but they're not tanky.
Yeah, basically, like, if the DPS happen to headshot Orisa, it's fine. But, like, if I'm, like, trying to fend off the Orisa as Zarya, the armor's just enough that I can't, like, pierce through it at 100 energy. But that's a problem. That's always been a Zarya problem in general.
11 deaths.
It doesn't happen. We don't see it.
I was trying to practice Orisa versus Zen Sojin, and then it just doesn't happen, right?
Nah.
Yeah, you could have more deaths.
You need to go for the 20 bomb this game. If you don't have 20 deaths, I'll be disappointed.
It's alright, I got it. I'm gonna be okay. It's okay. It's okay, okay. I'll be fine.
You gotta get the 20.
I have a DM. Dr. Flu. Chat GPT link. Excellent. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? The insane beast! What was that?
It's fine, we traded. What?
I'm pushing. No dash. No projected.
I stayed out in burrow animation for too long and it cancelled the burrow. And just abandoned me in the middle of a team.
Genji won.
I'm with you, Moderate. I'm not with you.
You just lied. How dare you?
I died.
Oh! What the fuck, man? And then the hack in the middle of me. I actually clonked my head on the roof and got body blocked by the Zarya, so they got the hack off. Okay. 6 seconds. We're gonna be fine.
No deflect.
I'm nearly back. Back. Genji behind. Orisa behind.
Orisa, just look at Orisa, look at Orisa.
On. Go boob. Oh, good Genji.
No, run. 6 seconds. I need to chill.
We go. Zen here. Nice. So slow.
Orisa, or,
It's also
sorry,
good.
Zarya is it?
Leave me alone. Oh, why
Wait.
is always Sombra chasing me? It's not even that hard to deal with. It's just they chase you around. You just have to tap them and it stops doing it.
They're being annoying, not valuable. Okay.
I'll go point.
There's a gun over there. You can go first.
No. Maybe I should.
You can be on card, Judy.
Maybe I should make it that if you do a full melee, you get your borrow back regardless. That would make my life better. Then I wouldn't have to think about my video game play. It's okay, guys. We're still pushing the car.
Okay,
It doesn't matter. We're still pushing. It's
Oh,
okay.
come on. They were so close to death.
It's alright. We're still pushing.
That's what grab Orisa blade EMP.
Yeah.
Nice.
Did they use ultimates that we have?
I'm going to press
I'm
the
going
Q button. Now.
Go!
Oh, that Zarya's body just burrowed away.
Oh, I killed her wolf.
Okay, I'm cutting. We are cutting. Oh, it misses then just so much.
Bubble, please. Oh, I'm fine. No, I'm not fine.
Oh, there's a freaky bob up there.
Fuck.
It's off.
Nice.
Oh, I killed it.
God, this ult is useless.
There's Sly on forward.
I'm nearly back. You feel so?
No.
Dumber here. They're trans. Dumber low.
Whoop, I'm out.
Did you know dash? We kill Genji? No, 103, 103, 103. Nice.
Oh, unlucky.
Oh, leave me alone.
That's a Genji diff, though.
Oh, that's a huge Genji diff.
Stop. Run away. Leave me alone.
Flanking Orisa.
Okay.
Orisa keeps.
No,
We just
3
reset
of them hunting me
and not
down.
stagger.
Go, 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 go. There's like 4 of them. Go, go, go.
Yeah, we're kind
I
of
was
down
distracting
to
them
it, so-
strategically. Oh, God. Almost there.
Genji one.
Okay, I'm back. One down, but we can push this. I'm going top right.
I'm with you.
Oh, there's a Zen there.
Okay. Well, there's a Zen there.
Oh, that's ass.
I just gotta remember not to press the space bar.
Genji
when
on
I'm
me.
doing this.
He's one.
We get the Genji.
We can just push and we can't.
Where is
free.
he?
Nice.
Where's the Genji? The
Just
Genji's
push.
just walking about murdering people. Can we push? I think we got this if we can just push this in.
Yeah.
If everyone shoots point, we can.
No
Just
way.
die to both of them? Just straight up?
Yeah.
Discord Orb is just terrifying, man. Absolutely terrifying.
What I'm hearing is nerf Discord, thoughts? Oh,
Oh.
that is not ideal.
Go for a sec. I just plonked off a wall.
Oh, is it behind? Oh, should I use literally everything?
I feel like the moment I press any buttons, everyone just jumps on me. They're like, he's got no cooldowns, kill him! Beat his ass.
Yeah, we're kind of like half split by a flanking Orisa.
Okay, I'm chilling.
But the Orisa's gonna flank, so if we can just
got
bait
caught,
and
I've got
engage, bait the Orisa flank and just all turn on her, she like they just die.
10 seconds. If we don't hurry, this might get ugly for us. All the
Okay, I got trans out.
Number one, the trans.
I'm dead. I'm dead to that. Oh, the disruptor shot in the middle of it. That is
No
nasty,
way.
man. Oh, God. Oh. Fair enough. Poor Elizabeth.
GG's.
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 Can't play spot grinded for that skin.
He's always been a nerd. He just stood still. Bruce. Okay, fair enough. I did too. You're a nerd too. Okay, excellent. We put code, no problemo. Bloody hell. Okay, right. Let's get me out. Let's spam this. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right. It's stressful, man. I haven't played in a week. I'm so out of practice. What have we got on our wheel? Oh, we've just got Hannah Moore on our wheel at the moment. Let's do control. Nepal, Oasis, Samoa. Let's get this in. Bugs regarding Hazard and Orisa should be fixed. Excellent. Busan. Busan. Kozka Madaras, Megamon, Squid, Tiefling, Full Spot Caddy, Thar, Ashima Bob. Let's go with this. Let's queue this up. Red team, blue team, join your ass up. Let's get going. I won a game on support, apparently. Yeah. To be fair, Madara was supporting for our team, so it might have been a bit even Stevens there. I mean, bong, bring, bring. Okay, Busan, let's head in. Madara plays Life Weaver now to appease the masses. Fucking aim assist, rah! Sit out one more. Okay, you left. Cool. You're not currently in. No problem. What were you DMing me, by the way? Chat, GBT, Mirror, Watch, Dinfist, Patch Notes. .800 HP shield when absorbing 400 damage and powers your next rocket punch. Empower punch smashes harder. Gives a movement burst, which also boosts allies. So punch boosts allies. Offers mobility and team support by granting over health on landing from the slam. Meteor Strike acts as an ultimate that heals Doomfist midair. Slams down for area damage, grants 300 over health. It's just a fully team focused Doomfist. I don't think Doomfist has to be fully team focused in order to be interesting. I don't think tanks do in general. Gives teammates shields. It looks like quite a few of the abilities do, yeah. Man, Tank Venture is just so much fun to watch. San, you got killed by Nibot. Delete Realth, please. Excellent job, Coldskin. Good as always. That's nothing to do with my rework. That's literally just the current normal distance for that. Okay. It was overtuned, but it's healthier to play with and against. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, reducing the single target nature of quite a few of the tanks and making them more team-based is helpful, but I don't think a tank has to be helpful in order to be valid, right? And maintaining the selfishness of quite a few of the tanks while just making them help the team with like one ability is more interesting to me than changing every single ability to always help the team. So yeah, I remember thinking that Mirror Watch Doomfist was relatively boring, but I'm sure there's quite a few helpful ideas you can salvage from it. It's just a shame that you can't access any of this stuff after Blizzard stops using it. Like, it should be just a toggle switch for the workshop for each one of these modes. They do all this work, and then they don't make it usable. It's really sad. That uppercut looks good. You know what, let's just go, I said let's go Doomfist, and then Doomfist immediately dies. As per usual. Let's go back to Doomfist. I want to see how unhealthy he is. Just a Doomfist thing, go and explode. Yeah, it always has been. Tactical Doomfist play. The average Doomfist ult right there. Yeah, you can make some quite degenerate bullshit with the new things we put in. Since Cass is got a flashbang and Doomfist is back in the DPS category, you can make some pretty degenerate stuff if you just pick Sombra with Cass and Doomfist. The uppercut! Yay! Yay! The spawn camping! Yay! And they lost. Excellent stuff. You don't have to copy paste it. Yeah, there's certainly things to learn from it. Haven't been able to fix the uppercut shield doesn't decay bug? Okay, yeah, there's no real problem, to be honest. Can you stop balancing Madara like he's still on hit scan? I did not know Madara was not still on hit scan until, do you know what, until Tiefling? Until this very game when I was told at the start of it. Remember, I've been away for a week, so. Can you stop doing that? Also known as, you don't have to balance Madara like he's hit scan anymore, Realth. Thank you for all the love and support you put into hosting these things so I can have fun. Yeah. No doubt, no doubt. If only you didn't skip Pugs last week, not my problem. I'm just a good boy, trying to do good things for good people. Oh, you deserve that. The assassination there is so scary, man. I wonder what Madara actually thinks about this DPS-y Lifeweaver build. It was very interesting to see Meme Machine with playing the Lifeweaver in the tournament. Do you remember what Disco Elysium is about? Something about Martinez, something about Ruddershaw. We're going to be doing Disco Elysium tomorrow if anyone doesn't know. Disco Elysium is about being a good old-fashioned superstar policeman that says sorry all the time. You know. No, I'm really excited to get back to it tomorrow. I might even start stream early. Random, what's the earliest time you can be up? Out of curiosity. In terms of the amount of hours early than usual. I need to make thumbnails, get stuff going on the second channel, and then I'm pretty much free to stream from then. You can get up early if you're playing early. How much earlier? It's currently 4 when I normally start. Would 2 be unreasonable? Would 1 be unreasonable? Would 12 be unreasonable? 2 to 3 hours? Okay, I'll do 2 o'clock tomorrow. I'll do 2 o'clock tomorrow. We'll get a good chunk of the game done tomorrow.
Hello.
Let's go for... I actually really want to give a reward for the person playing the character the best each week. I'm not sure who to focus on, though. Like, I kind of need to preempt people. Oh. Far ate the grab there. I'm not sure what the grab was going to do anyway, to be honest, Megamon, but you know. The Canadian player I was watching got sorry cop and I laughed at him. I don't think he even said sorry that often. The only sorries I did was when I was trying to manipulate people by saying sorry. I feel like I'm metagaming it a bit too much, right? I think that's my problem. I'm always thinking, I'm a policeman. What would I say in order to get this person to do what I want or give me the most information? Instead of just saying, I am this person, just being this person's way. Being apologetic and friendly. But being apologetic and friendly can get more information out of people. I don't know. I struggle with it because they have to make the runs different and they have to make the individual things have names and yeah, I don't know. I do kind of feel like it doesn't really mean anything though, right? It really does a good job at roleplaying. It doesn't exhaust dialogue options. I enjoy it the most in my streams when you compare me to other people in negative light and tell me they're better than me. That's my personal favorite part. It's a good thing I have a really thick skin. Otherwise, I'd be a terrible streamer. What are you doing, fool? They're not better. I enjoy the differences, but you enjoy the differences and make me the most, right? Aha! Nice right clicks. Button that does not need to exist. Nice. Good play. I think they're just going to crush it. Grab goes in from Megamon. Even despite him wasting his last grab, it looks like it doesn't matter. I think blue team are going to take it regardless. Lovely stuff, blue team.
This ends now.
Reminds me of going on cute girl ASMR streams and talking about what other streamers do. They get jealous. Can you not go on cute girl ASMR streams and tell me about it random? Sit me out next, no problem spot. Okay, I'm going to make a small announcement, a very small announcement, okay? I want to incentivize people to play individual characters because I really like watching the individual characters and I want to make the weeks have a bit more flavor instead of being the same bloody week every single week. Everyone. So, on Sunday, from now on, I'm going to announce a character, and at the end of the stream, the person who has played that character the best and done the most on that character and been the most interesting on that character, more importantly, will get the X-Hero Rework Master. And that will be a role in the Discord. I'll put you just below the moderators so you can be important and feel like you've done something interesting. And I will also give you a free half an hour time of my life with a VOD review / some coaching. Okay? So, this week, I want to see some bloody Venture. That's what I really want to see. I love watching the Venture. I think the Venture Rework's really fun. If anyone wants to play the Venture Rework and wants to do well at the Venture Rework, there is there's a Discord role plus half an hour free coaching on offer for the person who plays Venture the best. Currently, only one person has played the character, but I hope you play a lot more. Let's get rolling with the next map. Anyone else want an explanation? Go ahead. Really, the answer is play fucking Venture and I'll give you some free shit. That's the answer. Not going to be a ton of competition for this one. So it's Coldskin, okay. Not necessarily the person that's best at Venture, but the person that's been the most interesting to me is going to be it. It will be a completely unfair competition. Completely unfair. But I want to see some damn Venture, okay? Like, that's what I want. Venture's so much fun. I love watching it. And I just want you to have some fun on it. I'm going to put the escort on here. Bias and unfair, I love it. Exactly. Rialto, Root, 66, Shambali. I've not re-input the code yet. Thank you. Let's spin this. Hard pick adventure. Yeah, it's gonna be Cassidy, Sombra, Doomfist, Route 66. Let's go Route 66. Route 66 is actually quite good for Venture. There's a lot of vertical mobility and ability to do pressure into the enemy team's backline with Venture on this one. So, the week of Venture. If anyone wants to play Venture, you get to enjoy yourself on what I consider to be the most fun rework for me that we've ever done. Okay? And all you have to do is play it. Free Discord role. I'm going to put you just below the mods on Venture, Rework, Master. And then I will, at the same time, give you half an hour of any of my time that you want, to be quite frank. Any of my time. You don't need to use it in an interesting way. You can just tell me to do a review or something like that. Whoever's entertained me the most this week. Route 66. Let's do a quick mixie. Can you put me on a team that doesn't have 2 other tank players? And I promise you I'll put on a spectacle with Hazard. Extraordinarily mid. Maybe not even mid. Maybe bad Hazard gameplay. Well, I'm not even interested in Hazard this week. Why would I promote you playing Hazard and blocking a venture spot for me? Teef, Far, Ashima, Bob, Squeed, Cardi, Coltskin, Megamon Full. Let's go for this. Let's go for this. I think that's good. Okay, Route 66. Join up red team, blue team. Let's go. You can pick a rework for each role. I will not be doing that this week since I'd have to spectate 3 different ones. I want you all to fight to get the best venture out. Why am I not in? Because I thought you said you were sitting out the next game. I didn't realize you were sitting in the next game. First person to have to sit out. Who wants to sit out for Flute? I guess is what I have to say. If nobody wants to sit out for Flute, we're spinning the wheel. And the wheel will be at the mercy of the world. Sit me out. Thank you, Bob. Love you very much. You level 1 endorsement player. Okay. I don't want Thief. Okay. Red team, blue team, join your ass up. Let's go. Bob, stop riling up dissent within my Discord. You arsehole. I just want to see some vent. I find this character so much damn fun. So, it's unlikely there's going to be people that haven't already seen this rework since, well, it's not exactly new. It's been around for a while. I don't have many more people since I've been off on holiday for a week, currently in stream. But the way this works is that the drill dash knocks people back more. The burrow does not allow you to move while burrowed unless you are drill dashing into the ground. While you're in the ground, sorry, but it does reset the cooldown of drill dash when you do burrow. So you can drill dash, burrow, drill dash underground, and then after you escape at the end of that, you get another reset on your drill dash. So you can drill dash, burrow, drill dash, escape, drill dash again. All of these have more knockback, and then your melee. If you are able to land a full melee, it takes a couple of seconds off the cooldown for your burrow. Very cute little cycle we've got here. I love watching it. I love playing it. The lethality of this character has been taken down. You've got a little bit of armor as well. The little bit of armor helps you in quite a lot of ways in order to be able to survive. Nope. I'm just going to go full screen because I seem to be having a couple of frame drops. Maybe my computer shot itself over the course of being off for a week. Starting early or ending early? I'm going to start early and end at normal time. Going on to ending at 8. Average underdeveloped American brain response. The cope. Can you stop causing drama for no reason in particular? I do not want on my first day back to be managing drama. You absolute children. Life whip out. Okay, Flu. 83% ult. What can we do with the ults? I feel like these venture ults are so hard to use properly. You really do have to line the enemy team up, but there's so much denial of space of it. It's actually really good just to use in neutral to open up a fight. It's not very good reactively because everything widens and The moment you use it, everyone spreads out, and the moment a team fight gets more devolved, everything spreads out as well. So. I'm also thinking, Didact, I don't know if you're here, I'm also thinking maybe it would be more appropriate to take cooldown off Drill Dash than it is off Burrow with the melee. Because the Drill Dash is something you use actively. It would mean there's a guaranteed downtime for the Burrow, whereas the Drill Dash is kind of like a bit of an escape tool, so I don't know how you feel about that. Discord has been pleasantly drama-free lately. It's nice. But it's probably the influence of me not being there. Right, Cold Skin on the attack. There's a lot of stuff they're going up against here. So they're heavily high ground. They use the Drill Dash to get onto high, burrow, and then just peace out. It's made a lot of space. You see the whole team rotated while they were doing that? It's one of those things you don't realize. Just a little bit of pressure, right? Even implied pressure by having to shoot you. That's kind of crazy for being able to do stuff. Bar dies due to Cardi just tapping them off, to be quite honest. Oh. No, leave me alone. Tolkien trying to survive 2 supports shooting them, but it's actually quite hard to do. And they go down. We'll go back to Fluke. Hey, Data, how you doing? It's been a while, dude. How are you? Thank you. I love water. I've been good, just seeing how the streams are going. Yeah, they're going fine, dude. I've been off for a week, so we're just getting straight back into Pugs. I got a load of stuff uploaded to second channel. I think the next couple of weeks are going to be quite good for me. I hope you've been doing something nice in your life. Like I said, it's been a while. It's nice to see you. Just zoning out the Ashe. Oh, they are so low. You really do need a bit of complementary damage in order to be able to shut that down fully, though. But if you're running around with a Tracer, can you imagine how good that is? When is watching 2 episodes of Ted Lasso Compromise? Promise. Okay, so I thought you wanted shrinking. I have not watched anything yet. I told you about my computer dying, right? We had that on the Discord. My alternate computer that's been for a couple of years. Turned it back on, wasn't working. breadboarded it, wasn't working. Left it for 5 minutes, put the CMOS battery back in, worked. Right, that one. Stopped working again when I went to use it. Then I took out the power cables, left for a week, came back last night, and now it's working again. No idea what's happening. Excellent job, Fluke. Just dying for nothing. So I can now watch anything that I want downstairs through the great open seas. So basically, yeah. Pretty retired from gaming as a whole. Busy with school. What were you doing at school again? I can't remember. It's been so long, man. I'm sorry you've had to involuntarily retire from gaming. Aerospace engineering. Oh, you're an important person. Beth did engineering at uni. Aerospace engineering. How's it going? Is it getting into the stressful years for you, Data? I know you were relatively young when we first met. Okay, Colt's mostly just pushing here. I feel like the ult would have been good in there. Remember, the categories are incredibly arbitrary. Get the melee! Yes! Bro! Oh! It was like 10 health. They get out? If they get out of here. If they get out of here. No way they get out. They actually escape. Man. left click melee. Left click melee. You've got to get the cooldown. Got 2 more years left. They're definitely getting into harder stuff now. Well, good luck for the rest of your life. The last 2 years are hell on earth. I basically just about made it through the last 2 years of uni by the skin of my teeth physics. Both amazing shows, I'd be happy with either. Okay, yeah. Rewatch either show infinitely. I think it's a feel-good show that is about psychology. I feel like I don't really know. I kind of know what shrinking is about. I don't really know what Ted Lasso is about. So I'm more inclined to shrinking because I kind of like have a little bit of prior knowledge. Not a lot, but yeah, a little bit. Yeah, just Data, remember to be kind to yourself. little bits often instead of a lot over a short amount of time. I know it's hard to do. I know it always feels like you have to cram regardless, but yeah. Hope they'll get some free time while breaks to play some games. Yeah, 100%. Just remember, when you do your break, make it so that it's 20% leisure, right? Like, not 80% work, don't get me wrong, I don't mean 8% work. I mean 20% of your time, just take it off, right? You'll feel pressure to be working all the time, even on breaks. I'm sure you will, but yeah, take a little bit of time off, relax for yourself. Not all of it. Obviously, uni breaks aren't really uni breaks. They're more reading breaks for the most part, even when they're holidays. But yeah, just don't work. Yeah, just fail, Data. Why don't you from now on just take Reactionary's course in life and fail? It's a lot easier, man. You don't have to. If you just lower the expectation for yourself to the point where failing's good, then you're happy with your life at all times, right? Work for me? Yeah, true. We'll spend my breaks grinding ladder 12 hours a day. It's a bit sad at the moment where Overwatch is. I'm a little bit frustrated with the health pools and other stuff like that. I talk about it reasonably often because I'm a sad bastard. So grinding ladder is one of those things that I really struggle to do for a long period of time right now, but seriously, the game's actually in a good state and always has been in a good state. I just have some real big niggles that just like completely ruin the experience for me. And if I don't tell you about them, you won't be mad about them, kind of thing, right? 6v6 open queue, just an appeasement tactic? Yeah, it always was, right? They still intend on focusing only on 5v5? It certainly looks like it, yeah. They've done a couple of hybrid patches, don't get me wrong. Like, it's not like it's nothing, but still. What's your opinion on stadium stuff? Perks, it feels like Overwatch is having an identity crisis. Well, it's just needless jank on a game that's already incredibly complicated in my mind. I think stadium's just not made for me. I'm gonna say it's not made for me. When I see something that's arbitrary bullshit and I do it to somebody else, I think of all the times that would feel bad being done to me rather than anything else. And Stadium's just full of that. Stadium's also got like horrible balancing concerns in terms of ability power versus weapon power, right? If you upgrade weapon power, then you have to shoot the bloody weapon and build your character around the weapon, so you're not using applicant in the first place. And the same with ability power. So I really don't like I don't like Stadium. I don't think it's fun in any way, shape, or form. But I appreciate that anything new, anything that is perceived as fresh is going to be seen as interesting by people anyway. So I appreciate it as its useful function. Man, Colskin is so smooth, man. Okay, I feel like we've watched enough of Colskin. Maybe you should go. It's a bit of a shame that you can't activate that petal there. I feel like you should be able to. Let's go over to Fleet. Good pressuring high ground. Whoop. The amount of pressure you can make. Colskin just dies due to running into the enemy team. Man. Goes up to the high ground. Tries to pressure the Maven, just get booped off. You're still open to Briggs shenanigans on this character. Oh, we got stuck in the corner, sadly. I feel like we can get that Mei. Yep, Mei goes down. Tree is hard to fight into, I gotta say. But the Brick Hunter walks out of it. Oh, it's our tree. It's our tree. I'm going mad. It was red. Feels like the balancing team bit off way more than it can shoot. Yeah, it's very difficult because I do feel like it is one of those situations where it's really not that hard to balance two at the same time. But then again, they've never really been able to balance one at the same time. So I'm like, am I asking too much of them regardless of what is reasonable to be able to do? That's kind of my question. It's nice to see, it's genuinely nice to see you around, Data. I know you can be stressful. Oh! Bouncing around! No, we go down anyway! Oh god. I love the Venture ult with the extra knockback. It's so funny. It's so funny and so cool. Colskin going down. I think they might actually grind this out. Yeah, 2 down. Megamon's gonna be able to maybe get the contest. Is Flute okay? Let's go for... Oh, Flute. Flute! I'll put myself in instead of Fluke because I'll play Venture. And then Fluke can go in if they say, if you're in chat, say my name in order to go back in, okay?
Let's make history.
On summer break, excellent. Dabbling back in. Why do I feel like I'm lagging? Okay. Well, Fluke was in spawn and his team was winning, so I feel like the rage quit's a bit unnecessary if he did rage quit. Whoop. Whoop, 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 where'd they go? Ah! Leave me alone! Beep, beep, beep. Okay, good. We capped. It's okay, we capped. I think Fluke's internet might have gone considering they haven't been messaging. I'm not there. Alshiva, come back. Kill him! I do love how there's kind of like this stalemate where when people are trying to hunt you down, you're meleeing them in order to get your stuff back, and they always close the distance in order to be able to. We're not going to be able to burrow through that on Venture. Sadly, Venture's not very good at mining. Of all the things Venture's pretty bad at. Oh, I'm not going to win the Venture award. It's in the right click. Shit. I may have fed. Oh, are we okay regardless? I'm just OP. I'm just built different. Got it? Yeah, got it. Good job, team. Beautiful stuff. Mine's a bad view. Yum, 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 my pony. Extra tasty. I thought I could avoid them by right-clicking somehow instead of going into them by right-clicking. You see how I got confused there. Yeah. I do miss the Super Bloom. I so wish we could easily put Super Bloom on this character. I feel like Super Bloom gaming is just really fun. Okay, let's give it a mix. Currently, naturally, Cold Skin's winning due to his propensity to actually use the ult in a good way. I feel like I really want to see someone use a good ult in order to be able to get the Venture Rework Master Discord role. Is this how Madara got nerfed? Yeah, genuinely, that is how Madara has been nerfed. We lost... Who we lost? I can't remember who we lost. Reactionary? GG? Okay, am I in? I think this was the first Venture gameplay I've watched. This is with a rework. So Venture is a tank in this mode. They basically rework the cycle of the character to be more tanky and less DPS-y. And the character now is basically like a space-creating, threatening tank with the underground burrow. You probably haven't watched any Venture, to be fair, yeah. Let me just get this up. Oh, okay. What do we want to put in here? I feel like we're moving the first half, and then going for Blizzard Gold. Activate Windows? No. Why would I activate Windows? They're going to invalidate my license and stop updating it soon. Imagine activating Windows when your operating system is becoming abandonware soon, right? Imagine. What an animal. Did we even lose one fight with Realth on our team? Just built different, right? Dorado. I like to see some Dorado. Right, I will be swearing off Venture temporarily. I will be doing that in order to be able to see other people on Venture. Oh god, we lost another. Hey, dude. How you doing? Volsky? Well, hopefully Volsky, if anyone actually joins the game. Why are we losing random people? Oh, Shima, come back. Thank you very much, Reactionary. I very much appreciate it. Straight towards Peggy's Vets bills. Nowhere else is it going. But I really appreciate it. Thank you. Flute might be back. Did Flute post in chat? I don't see them posting in chat. He's in blue team. Freaky Dr. Flute. Flute! Flute! Maybe not. Message requests. Synergy.
Oh, we're on blue team. Why?
Oh, would you mind adding me to game? Tag. So, Synergy, add to game. Did Synergy get into the game? Am I confused? Well, Synergy asked me to... Oh, by the way, hi, Flute. Synergy's asked me to add them. Did they ask me ages ago, then give up? 22. That's like 20 minutes ago. Oh, shit. Alshima's back in. Are you in?
Yeah, I'll be in.
Okay, no problem. Cool. Lovely stuff. Apparently it's a Volk Sky kind of day. Reactionary, thank you, genuinely. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. My messages to Realth keep getting ignored. I think Microsoft will concede. Nobody wants Windows 11. I don't think Microsoft will concede. I think they'll just tap it out, to be quite honest. Can I redeem an hour of VOD review? What if I sent you an hour of Lucio Stadium VODs? I mean, realistically, at this point, before I was like, you know what, just an hour of my time, I don't really care. Right now, I'm like, my time is pretty valuable. Please make it something you want to improve at. Do you want to improve at Stadium? I don't really care. You can send me Stadium VODs. You know how much I know about Stadium. I'll tell you the fundamentals of the game and what you're actually screwing up. I won't be able to tell you builds because I don't know the builds. So, up to you, right? It looks bad on them to remove support from an OS that still has a huge market share. Yeah, well, it seems it depends if they care about looking bad, right? Flute Megamon, Fool, that seems okay. Volskaya, Madarakari, that seems strong. Let's go there. Let's lock these in. Blue team, red team, join your ass up. Hey, pigs, how you doing? Wish I could join, but I'm sick as fuck. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry you're dying. I'm glad you're here, though. I hope it's not too bad. I mean, not being able to play Overwatch is pretty ill, gotta say. Way too washed anyways to get reviewed. You're not too washed. You'll be okay. I feel like basically what you're gonna have to get back is the aiming skill and the ability to exist in the world. So all you have to do is 10 minutes a day. For the next 5 days, play 10 minutes of the game in quick play, right? Like literally 10 minutes. You'll be 80% as good as you were before, genuinely. Quite a lot of it is long-term muscle memory, which you'll get back pretty fast. Started coughing weird shit up at 3 AM. Go to the doctor. Weird shit is, I think weird shit is a qualification that the doctor needs to be seen about. Though you're probably in a country without free healthcare, so you know. Wait, where is Pigs from? Is Pigs American? Can't remember. Right, let's go. He's American? Ah, damn. Well, I guess you'll die. I guess you'll die. Is Peggy normal again? Yes, Peggy is very much normal again. She's doing okay. Well, see ya. At least your doctor's bill probably won't be as much as Peggy's vet bills. I mean, I was thinking about Peggy's vet bills, and I was like, I probably need, like, if I go to the dentist and get like everything I could possibly have done, it would probably cost like the same amount of Peggy's vet bills. And I'm like, I'm not willing to pay that for myself, but I'm at my cat still. I'm like, go ham, whatever, just do whatever, dude. Like, just make her there. It doesn't matter. Just inject my money into her. Just ground up and inject it directly into her and see if she gets better, right? But for me, I'm like, nah, I won't have any of that expensive crap. If anyone doesn't know who's in different countries, who's American specifically, your teeth are your expensive bones. All other bones are cheap in England, but your teeth are expensive. Don't break your arm, cost you zero, literally zero. Break a tooth, now you're screwed, right? One of my cats had to be put down, cost like £400. I'm so sorry, dude. Pretty sad. It's crazy expensive. It's like having a small taste of American culture. And they always say they're not making very much profit when they do that kind of thing. And I'm like, how are you not making very much profit out of vets, right? Canada's finally getting free dental for low-income people. I feel like England has something for low income. As with quite a few of those, when you have free stuff for low income people, it turns out to really negatively affect the like middle earners, because the middle earners get caught not being able to get the free stuff, and also the stuff being really expensive proportionally to their income, right? Dentures are replaceable, unlike teeth, so make sure to get dentures. It just makes sense. Honestly, it just makes sense. The English-American healthcare system, specifically for teeth. Okay, we're going on take. We're going on take. We're getting bullied. I'm glad Oshima came with us. If Oshima didn't come with us, we'd be screwed. Oh, we're screwed anyway. 2/3 gone. Midara right-clicking away. Tree goes up. Tree is just such a good ult for these kind of situations. Just enable you to pretty much sustain through anything. Stops the enemy team getting any cheeky picks. Just one pip off. They got a little bit of contest, but they're not contesting right now, and red team caps out. Wait, this map is still actually in the game. Well, there's this thing called idiots, and the idiots want me to play Volskaya. So we play Volskaya when they give me money. It's just how the world works, honestly. Volskaya #1. You are currently playing Volskaya, and it doesn't look like a good experience, but whatever makes you happy. Most employers give dental care, so that's why low-income free dental matters a lot. Most employers in England don't give dental care. In general, additional healthcare or private healthcare being offered by jobs is only for very high earners in England. It's very rare to find it anywhere. When I say high earners, I don't necessarily mean high earners. I mean very specific jobs that offer that kind of thing. Maybe the ones that are unionized, you know, the good ones.
It's about to get real. Gear up, crew. Who knows what we'll find out there?
Just own your own business. Just own your own business. Then you can give yourself dental care, and it costs the same amount as paying for it yourself because you own it. What? Okay. Any salary position here includes dental benefits? That's really interesting. It's possible to get salary position with dental care in England. Very rare, though. You can write it off in taxes. Man, paying tax on dental care is just the most depressing shit I've ever heard of. Right? It's like, but they're my bones. And you're like, the government's like, your bones are a luxury, pay us tax. But they're my expensive bones. Do you really need those? I mean, like, we could take like 2 out and you'd still be alive. So really, do you need them? Yeah, okay. Could be worse. You could be an American. Yeah, that's true. At least I can break my arms without having problems. I try not to, but I could, right? Theoretically, if I wanted to, right? And I want to watch this this rework. So we've reworked Hazard to have a instead of the wall to have a buff onto an ally. I want to see what effects they put on. So that was the one being applied to the Reaper there. So we've got the lunge, we've got the block, but we don't have the wall. I always kind of got what Blizzard was intending with the wall, but the wall had so many different uses that were mutually exclusive that you couldn't really use the wall for the interesting stuff that you wanted to, such as like going up really high and doing interesting like movement stuff. It was always a bit sad that you couldn't use it that way. A tank that can climb walls? Yeah, so Hazard can climb walls, and Hazard normally has a wall that they can put out, like a May wall, but a fat May wall, basically, 2 times the width, but only 1 pillar. They can put out that has spikes on it that knock people back, and they have a lunge, and they have a gun, and they have a block that also damages enemies, and lifesteal. It's kind of like a mishmash of random bullshit. It's a DLC character, right, Data Shark? Everyone's really happy with it, don't get me wrong. All the content creators love Hazard. Oh, it's the best thing since sliced bread. But me personally, I like things to be a little bit more simple, so I'm not really happy with that. So we've removed the wall, and instead of the wall, we've given them a buff to give at it, allies, like a Zarya bubble. So we're currently just trying it. So this is off-tank Hazard, right? Off-tank Hazard. Bring the rain. So ordinarily, Hazard can climb a wall, put a wall below them, then climb the wall off the wall, because you can put it on walls. That was a lot of the word wall, but I think you get what I mean. Fuck you in particular. They don't. Oh, God. The bullying. God, that lasts so long. Oh. Christ. Maybe we want to reduce the block percentage reduction in order to make it so that Hazard can't, like, do everything. I was sorry for emoting on you. I thought you were Bob. Coldskin's gonna get the oh, day 3 is now live. Don't care, we got kicked out. That's your fault, guys. Otherwise we'd still be watching that. Yeah, Coldskin's gonna get it just for surviving that, right? Is there any kind of visual effect for Fallen Shield? Haven't seen one. Yeah, I saw it when they put it on Reaper earlier. Torbeck, can you put it on? There you go. So it does have a visual effect. Maybe it could be a bit brighter, right, Tiefling? I feel like you've always enjoyed the times where Overwatch did not have many new changes happening. Yeah, you know me. I'm the type of guy that likes simple interactions, simple characters interacting together, making something complicated, right? I'm not really a fan of all the bullshit. I just like the video game, right? I don't need weird, crazy things in my video game. I want simple kits. I want a Winston that can jump, Tesla cannon, and then put down a bubble, right? And I want them to have different cooldowns, and then the character to be interesting based off that. I don't need a wall plus a gun plus a block that also life steals plus like they can wall climb. Like, it's not really like necessary for me to have all that crap for me to enjoy the game. In fact, I consider the characters that do that to be overly confusing to new players personally. And I think that takes away in small, like, not big ways, but small ways from the game, if you get what I mean, Data. I can't play Venture, they're not allowing me to venture. Should have bargained more. Let's see Coldskin Venture. It's so fun watching Coldskin on Venture. I love Coldskin on Venture. I do wonder, because Coldskin is oh my god. Just chase him down. I do wonder if the scratch is the same itch as Ball for Coldskin. I do wonder exactly how they're feeling about this character after using it for a little bit of time. The day of Venture. Okay, draw dash up. Lovely stuff. Ah, we go down. Go to the health pack to try and... Yeah, we get the health pack. Nice control there. It's really hard to stop on that health pack there. Personally, it feels weird when a game isn't solved with a definitive meta. Yeah, I kind of get that. I think that having really complicated mechanics in your game take away from the game in very small, insubstantial ways that kind of like whittle away at it, right? Like Tracer. Tracer, such a cool character, so interesting. You don't need another 2 buttons on the character in order to make it cool. And I think that's what makes Tracer interesting to me. I don't think a character that just is and is the peak of what this game could be. I'm okay for there to be a couple of them, but every time they release another one, I just roll my eyes at this point because it's like, right? Like, what else do you want on the character? Oh, you got that and that and that. Oh, you want some more things? Use the ult, use the ult, use the ult, use the ult, use the ult. You're too low now. You have to use it. Ah, you should have used the ult. That's -1 point for Cold Skin on the will he get the Discord name scale for not using the ult. I really want to see some spicy ults from these Venture because I love this Venture ult so much. Oh, 2. So hard to not get it blocked. But you zone so much with this ult. Oh, they hunt down reactionary after the kill. It's going to be really hard for them to be able to finish this off. There are too many people down. It's just the supports alive. Blue goes down. Excellent clear up by Cold Skin. Really opened it up with the ult. Wasn't quite the spicy 4 people waving up in the air that I really wanted. The human wave. But it was alright. It was alright. A level psych exam? You mean you're being psychologically tested, Bob? I'm wondering if they will just keep throwing shit at stadiums so the new feeling will never leave it and nobody complains about balance. They will, however, they're going to get diminishing returns real damn fast, and I'm worried about the amount of recursive work they're making for themselves. Steam. I haven't actually looked at the figures since I went away. So yeah, that's how Stadium's done. 30k peak, 31k peak, so it's the same. So Stadium has not increased their player base levels by any significant margin. That Stadium release. Why are we putting so much effort into it? Is it really that great for the game? Let's do Rivals as well while we're here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. You do. Your games are really popular, I've heard. What do you think about a hybrid queuing system? Think it's inevitable? I think that people just won't queue for the hybrid queuing system. The hybrid queuing system... The trouble with these kind of things is if you're using it for a function, it becomes bad because the function should be done by other modes, right? Like, if we're using it to like increase the amount of players in a certain mode because we can't find games in that mode, I'm like, well, what's wrong with the mode, right? Why don't people want to play the mode? Why aren't there the correct diversity of the types of characters that people play in that mode? What's happening here? Not just like using this to fix it. I think it's a cool tool to have, but I'm really worried it's one of those band-aid fixes that devs never actually fix stuff. Can you tell them to do the hazard ability again? I still haven't seen it. We showed it. It does have an effect. It's like lines pointing inwards to the character like spikes, if you get what I mean. I think they put it on there, but you didn't see it. I'm really actually saved for a couple of seconds. More than even, splitting evenly between the 3 modes is detrimental. Yeah, I mean, the more modes that Overwatch gets, the worse it gets, right? It's really problematic right now. The just sheer amount of modes this game has, and they did this. It's their own fault, honestly. Get out, Cold Skin! No, we got caught in the corner. No way, you're gonna get into Burrow in time. I kind of like how we have it. You have to have a certain amount of time meleeing, but also you can't do the 2 melees realistically unless you melee straight away after Burrow. You kind of have to have a little bit of delayed time. That like half a second is built into the kit and makes it so that you can't just like burrow your face into somebody and get that 1 melee and get out. It makes it a little bit more clunky, but like it's so smooth being able to burrow that second time that I don't think it. I think that downtime is important in the kit. Oh, they all just peel? Why do they all peel? Get him! Torvet 1. Very hard to kill a hazard. They just don't contest. They don't contest. They were all chasing the Winston in the backline, and they just don't touch the point. Burrow your face into somebody? Nothing wrong with that. Charles IV. Okay, I see this. Tig just quietly assassinating the entire team on Tracer. The classic Tracer being ignored moment. Did you say 4th? Oh, it's 9. Okay, 9. Yeah. I don't know. I've been out of the game for a week. You know how it is. You forget numbers. You forget what C9 is, right? C9 is where you you can't be on the point because there was no way to, I think. Yeah. Volskaya forever. No, not Volskaya forever. I think instead we will do close spin. Fuck it. Streamers cooked. I mean, you've been listening to me for a while, Bob. Have I ever been more concise in the way that I talk? Have I always been like this? Hollywood. Who like Hollywood? Ooh, who's this joining? Ollie. Hello, Ollie. How are you? Welcome to Pugs. Anyone that wants to join !tag in order to get the tag for this, and then join the Discord and get into a voice channel in order to be able to come in. Hollywood. Hollywood. Do I need to get some plugins in order to be able to do these emotes, by the way? Because you know I'm a boomer, right? I'm almost 30, so you're going to have to give me a little bit of a heads up on what the kids want these days. Just need to add them with 7TV. Okay. I have 7TV. I don't know if it's working, but I have it. Pushing 30? Yes, I'm 29. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Though it is February, so I've got another 8 months. Do you miss the frog ones? The frog ones? You mean Pepe? Tiefling Coltskin, Ollie, Madara, Cardi, Megamon, Squeed, Reactionary, Tig, Torbet, Flute, Alshima. I'm going to do a quick... It's not actually that bad, but I'm going to do that. Just bring down that level, bring up that level a little bit. Hollywood, I feel like red team, blue team, join your ass up, let's go. Question mark? Exclamation mark. Oh, so the emotes are working on my stream. Okay. They don't translate to my OBS chat, so I didn't know if they were working or not. It didn't play an emote? I think you have to download 7TV as well. Random, for it to work. Bum, 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 bala, bum. Get your ass in the voice channels. Oh, you do have BTTV. We need you in? What are you on about? Why do you need me in? Crucy is out? Okay, no problem. So, Chris. And I am in? Oh, you're in. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I can do that. Oh, that's fine then. God, I'm stupid. Thank you, Spot. Sorry. Let's move you here so I remember you exist. Let's actually put myself back down there. That's what it was like before I moved everything around. Let's go! Everyone ready? Do not put me with Coldskin, otherwise you'll not give me a fair chance to venture it. Well, if Coldskin's comfortable in his masculinity, he'll let you pick venture over him because he knows he's going to get it regardless, right? That's true, right? You're staying on the same team. Let's go. Everyone knows kissing your homies is extra straight. Bum, bada bum, 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 bum. For real? For real, for real. You know when your homies give you a hug and they give you that stupid pat on the back? Do you know what you should do? You should hug and embrace them with love. right? None of that stupid pat on the back thing. We're men here. We're gonna embrace. It's gonna be 2.5 seconds. That last half a second is gonna be uncomfortable for them. It's their problem if they're worried about it. Didn't have 7 TV emotes enabled. Okay, yeah, you good. Solved it. It looked like Kolskin manned up and let Flute be able to use Venture. Ooh, Cardi using Venture. That would be nice to see.
It's about to get real.
If you never kiss your homies, you'll never really know how straight you really are. Do you know what shows that you're really gay? Your insecurity in being able to do things that tell you whether you're gay, right? What, are you insecure? That's not a manly aspect, is it, being insecure? You have to do it all the time to make sure. I think at least once a month, right? Oh, to get held in the air. Oh, that was actually quite funny. It took so long to drop. Cardi off support, man. They're doing fine. I'm the most confusing content creator in terms of political opinions. Right, you go to Asmongold, you know what to expect, right? You know exactly what to expect when you go to him. With me, it's like... one day I'll be supporting the Intifada. The next day I'll be talking about kissing your homies. I mean, it just is what it is. Every dude I know that has kissed another guy is being extremely straight. Okay. Hello, Peggy. What are you doing? You're on the cat tree. Oh, she's come up to see me. We know you're a fascist based on a Disco Elysian stream. Fascist homie kisser? Not that there's anything wrong with that, right? Are you trying to imply there's something wrong with being a fascist homie kisser? Someone's being intolerant. Not at all. Okay, we are safe. Right. Let's go to Cardi, because Cardi is the contender. We've already seen a bit of Flute. Flute is getting a little bit of a juggle going. Not really as much as we want to see from an ult like this. Cardi's just trying to melee down. Take down Megamon. Megamon goes down on the hazard. Little reload. Chasing around the Trace on the enemy team. Kolskin not got the health pack hack. At least he didn't respawn in time to be able to get it. EMP halfway up. Got 6-second cooldown, all that stuff. If we get the melee there, we could have burrowed faster. That's poor knowledge of the character. Definitely meant to press your face into the hazard. I love the idea that when you're in trouble, you should press your face into the enemy instead of running. Is that I think it's really cool. Applying a bit of point presence. I'd say going for Madara here is actually terrifying. Whoop. Yeah, I mean, the rest of our team was dead. It was always going to happen, let's be honest. Hey there, Flute. Get disruptor shot and we have to cross over. Actually got the Sombra speed boost on us. 5 seconds just allows us to get out. Megamon dies while we're out. Shatter goes in. Doesn't seem to find anything. At least the life we've seen to pick himself back up. I kind of love being able to lock yourself into the burrow escape animation in the middle of your dash. It's so cool for me. I think it's such a cool thing. We're gonna get that health back the moment we wake up, but we get antied. Oh my god, the amount of enemies are on us. I feel like maybe we can survive this. Oh, we got life grip and we're out. How are we out? Melee, melee, get back your burrow. All those things. This range shield can really shut down this hero. Oh, two hits. Very nice. Everyone runs after them. They just get absolutely mulched in the corner. The entire team just bullied. I've done like 2 turns in 2 hours, so I guess that speaks to the success of the stream. It's so fun. Brandon, I know you're not enjoying playing the Pugs as much, but I genuinely love watching this venture rework. It's so smooth, it flows so well, and it like just moves people around in such a satisfying way. They have to melee in order to get the burrow, but they're not conservative enough. They need to back off into that corner a little bit more. Just like the banter. Random is just a bitter 49-year-old man. Well, I'm going to be there in 20 years, so no judgment. Okay, we're trying to move Madara off the high ground. Madara's just on an extreme angle there. Don't want to burrow if we can avoid it. We do burrow that. Oh! Grab Flute from the air. Not quite enough to be able to assassinate them the way we do want to. Both the supports just about respawned on blue teams. They have to chill for a moment. I'm burrowing here. Not really sure what we hope to accomplish, but if we get this ult here, I feel like we can really zone off the point. Enemy team has no shields on it right now, so it's going to be hard for them to be able to stop you doing anything. Just get Megamon, but getting Megamon's pretty good, I'll be honest. I love the venture versus venture interaction where you just like boost into the air. Poor venture. Lucian's in the corner, they get the big health back. This venture fight is lasting forever. Hey Placid, how you doing? Absentee mod poking his head out the ground before he leaves the milk. Remember to get your cigarettes. Daddy's home. Daddy's here with the milk and cigarettes. You say you're absentee. I've been an absentee streamer, so you were actually here the last time I streamed, so you're not exactly absentee at this point. Marvel Rivals took the kids. It's not really being absentee if Marvel Rivals took the kids from you, though, is it? You're doing your duties. You just can only complete them so well when your children are being stolen from you. I really didn't use that tree in any meaningful way. Excellent ult, Flute. Well done, wonderful play. Justice. I find it really funny how the ult here basically does nothing, but has so much potential if you're able to get an AoE on it. Even just the armor. Oh god, we just kind of like dashed into that. Even just the armor refresh is a massive amount of extra value on this hero. Boy. Oh, we're able to get Ollie just from that. Maybe we're able to get Flute. They're right by the big health back though. It's gonna be a hard sell. Sleep schedule's been screwed up for a week despite my attempts to correct it, so I'm losing my sense of time. Hey Huey, how you doing? Hey, I saw you the other day. I think you were playing Wordle with us. By the way, Wordle Mafia, I'm really enjoying how much participation we're getting in Wordle recently. Keep it up, keep it up. I'm loving it. Me and Beth are doing it every day, so you can see our scores if you go onto the bot channel. I mean, you say you've been absent. I mean, you've been here for a couple of years. Who is this? Do you actually not know? No, you must know. Every time I think I'll be able to fix it, I get like Omega sleep in the afternoon. Just don't sleep in the afternoon. What are you, stupid? It's not that hard. Just sleep at the appropriate time. What are you, like, come on. It keeps going in general? I think it's mostly in bot channel. There's loads of stuff in general. How have you been, by the way, Huey? Have you had a wonderful year? Since I saw you last? Want to see this character with Lucio? Yeah. Definitely gives you a lot more movement to be able to melee and be able to dodge and weave. Been doing Wordle for the last few days. It seems like a great community activity doing Wordle every day. I'm really enjoying it. Do we just need to join the game in the right channel? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that. People are just joining it in the regular channel instead of in the wrong channel. I mean, I could start adding people and tell them to piss off, but it's not really annoying me. It's kind of annoying other people, so. Also some mini, but a little weird sometimes. Well, we already got the Wordle and bot channel, right? Madara Lifeweaver? Madara Lifeweaver. Yeah, so Madara got asked to chill the fuck out on the cool characters, the hitscan characters. So Madara's now playing Lifeweaver Rework mostly. Doing good, too much stuff happening as always. But life kind of gets away with you, doesn't it? Def commented on me being consistent, then I mess up today, yeah. No, we literally been out on her birthday doing Wordle, comparing ourselves to you, Bob, so don't think we're not thinking about you. By the way, my style, if anyone wants to know, is Crane. I know you can actually tell. If you really want to, you can cheat based off that, but that's my starter. Is Lucio still even a good character? Yeah, Lucio's still fine. Lucio Kiri's played quite a bit to be like undiveable. Lucio played with Juno occasionally. Obviously, Brig is one of those characters that gets paired out for Lucio. Now that Juno's kind of like a flex support character that can sub in, Juno's been subbing in for the speed in the flex support now, occasionally. I pick a random starter word? You pick a random starter word? What? What's wrong with you? Who the hell picks a random starter word in Wordle? What's wrong with people? Nope. It's crazy. Crate? Crane. So Crate and Crane, I feel like N and T are about the same scoring, aren't they? For they're about the same scoring in terms of Scrabble and stuff like that. They're probably about the same frequency, right? Shatter doesn't work? Just hit Shatter. Like, spot frozen there and just unfroze. I look up what the solution is and that's my starter word. It's so different. Just too good at the video game. Next level cope, yeah. Oh, and it's feeding. Oh, reactionary dies to it. This is, oh, well, Ashima's just becoming the server admin as per Sojin players. Oh, it! That would have been funny. You would have 100% got the. You would have 100% got the channel tag in the Discord if you if you just ulted that and killed her just for funsies. Just so everyone knows, Venture is currently the character of the week. If you excite me and make me happy the most on Venture, oh my god, that's two hits. It's not quite enough. If you get the most interesting plays and basically entertain me the most on Venture this week, you will get half an hour free coaching, and you will also get the Venture Rework Master tag on Discord just below the moderators, so you're up really high. I need to remove the mob poster tag because that's been years. I should probably at the people in it and be like, you're being removed. But yeah, you will be put here. You'll be put here, just below the moderators. That's such a high rank in the Discord, isn't it? You'll be honored and loved. Who is Born to Win? Born to Win is Huey. Basically the first moderator I ever had. Huey is the architect. The architect of this server. Vault posters are back? No, the vault posters aren't here. I need to delete the role, to be honest. I ain't posting vaults. That's too stressful. Unless I'm making, what, like 10 quid a pop from it, like Spylo is, by uploading it to a second channel. First was Sand. Yeah, that's true. First was Sand. Sandor. I can make a Realth VODs channel. You do not want to take on uploading every VOD. I started doing it, and even posting the links to them became an absurd amount of work because I did a ridiculous amount of VODs on stream back then. Make an announcement in general for Wordle players to play in bots channel? Nah. I'd rather just have it interrupting conversations. But here's a life now. What's he up to? Is he okay? Having a life is relative, right? It's always relative. A quick reload there. Oh, Madara goes down to a third health. They're having to back out. Blocks the door with a petal. Actually, an amazing petal. Oh! One hit onto Cold Skin. Couldn't quite finish him off. But that disruption onto Megamon means they go down. If Bob gets mobbed before me on Discord, I'm like, hey, man. Okay, yep, fair. I only didn't mod you on Discord because you said it was so much fun to argue with people and you felt like you'd be abusing your powers if you did argue with people. I didn't want to reduce your amount of fun. Sorry, the server isn't so active. We need to contain the Wordle players in the morning. Yeah, at least having a couple... If a couple of Wordle players are in general in the morning, right? At least that shows other people that we're doing Wordle continuously, right? Sander's doing fine, but he's barely gaming anymore. It's 2025, dude. If you're barely gaming, really, you're just a sad bastard, right? There's so much in gaming right now. I always find it's one of like this is one of the types of media you can consume, right? I bet he's watching a ridiculous amount of TV and other things. Don't tell me he's a high performance male that doesn't do any media consumption whatsoever. He's just not using his time properly. That's my estimation, right? Really actually sad that lift didn't work there. That was going to be a really good ult. Cardi's actually controlling it, man. I said I would need to improve my restraint, but I'm happy to do. Okay. Where are you, random? You know what? The live modification of random. I'll get a sword and just... There you go. DJ, I'm getting banned. Go next. Yeah, well, don't upset the God Emperors, right? If you haven't been gaming, you're missing out on peak like Bubsy 3D and Marvel Rivals. Yeah, have you not consumed your slop today? But I served your tasty warm slop this morning. Have you not consumed it? Oh, yeah, it's so unbalanced. I love the unbalance. I love the fact that it's bad. So tasty. Yum, 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 yum. I'm really his biggest supporter of the mods. See, the problem with people being arseholes is not them being arseholes. I'm fine with them being arseholes. It's when they take it seriously and other people take it seriously. That's the problem. People that can't take the internet for fun. I need copious amounts of voice slot, please, sir. Medicate your homies, Deacon. Where did all the everyone is OP, no one is? Well, we reworked Orisa and kind of like gutted the character so that people didn't complain. I mean, people are still complaining. I've just not streamed for a week. So basically what happens is the complaints are always an echo chamber in Pugs, right? Oh, sorry, in Rivals. I was saying in these Pugs, the complaints are an echo chamber. So if stream's not on, people don't riot. It's like with Madara. Nobody would have ever cared if people didn't start echo chambering the fact that he had aim assist. Guess they realized that some characters will inevitably be more OP than others. It's so much fun. Everything's broken. Yay! Well, maybe video game doesn't work properly. Woo! I love it. Oh, slop. Nom yum 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 yum. No, tasty warm slop. Yay. I played her once. She got giga nuked. I think it was like 2 or 3 times. She was really OP and people are using her though. She's not gonna like stay giga nuked. We're gonna work with her gameplay flow. I'm gonna talk to Didac, see what he intended, see what's not working, what is working, and get it better. I do think this idea is really what I want to focus on though. I'm happy with this idea. Sometimes I'll make a joke and Yeet will get really angry and then realize it's a joke after. Where is Yeet at the moment, by the way? Where is Yeet? Is Yeet here? Is Yeet okay? Yeet. You okay, dog? Okay, I added him. Sleeping? He stayed up too late and said he was sleeping. Well, I just added him, so he's gonna get a notification on his phone. Unless he's got me suppressed. If he has me suppressed, I'm angry. Nobody suppresses Boss Man. Whoop. I love being able to do those jumps like that and have the burrow escape and the dash afterwards. It's so much fun. I have all Discord channels muted except this one. I actually feel like in this mode, there's a lot of stuns, but not a lot of knockbacks. I feel like there needs to be more knockbacks in this mode, right? Like, there's so little Lucio being played, and like Briggs the only other knockback. I'm trying to think of like what type of knockback is really in this mode. Get off my point. Nice. I'm looking for the most entertaining venture play. That's what I'm looking. Not anything else, just the most entertaining. So this ult doesn't juggle people in the air. If it juggles people in the air, 100% you get it. But if it doesn't juggle people in the air, even if you kill them, not fun. Hazard's theoretically really strong, but I need more reps on the hero. I feel like it's strong enough because it gives the effective healing bonus that Ram and Hazard block have to other characters. Oh yeah, no, Hazard is ridiculous in this. I literally looked at it. It was 75% damage reduction. I'd be like, you can change that to 25 and it'd still be good. That was my first reaction, so yeah. Nice. Not nice. We just missed him. Did we win? We just stepped off point? Everyone was alive. What happened? Shadows the 9th. Number letter. You were all alive. What are you doing? C9! C9, yeah, C9! Oh. Actually, I have on good authority that they were not chasing kills, they were unable to get onto the point, so it's not a C9. Joel's the 4th, excellent dealing. But love you too.
I'm sure it's fine.
Oh yeah, I think it's broken. I think the reactionary damage is actually a really cool one that I'm interested in seeing expanded on. I think maybe the reactionary damage has to go down a little bit, and maybe as well as the reaction damage going down a little bit, the damage reduction needs to go down a bit, right? Like there's some level of both of these that makes a really interesting thing to give to somebody else. We're back in. It's nice to see Cardi taking the off angle, trying to put a bit of damage into the backline. That's a lot of pressure onto Tiefling. They're very low. Can we actually get them? Oh no, we get blown up. I'll change on to flute on the aggressive. They get blown up as well. All of these people are failing. Snow out. Hi. I will invite you after this game. Okay, I think Cardi should be back first. I see Luke coming back as well. We're already half. It's going to be difficult. He's so low, they get bubbled. Oh, Flute almost dies due to the knock-up. Got the contest. We traded 1 DPS for 1 DPS. It's really all to play for. The Ventures are just doing all the contesting here. They can't contest in the burrowed form, but they can do a lot of contests just moving about in the unburrowed form. That tree is massive. that tree enough? Is Madara's tree just gonna solve it? Oh, yes, they do cap out. They cap out just because tree's so damn good. If you reduce damage reduction, it makes a recoil damage stronger, you know? Oh, yeah, that is actually very interesting. Really cool idea, though. It's really worth keeping and tinkering with. Yeah, I think it's a really interesting one, right? Like, in terms of disincentive to shoot the character, I think it's really cool. I think it's a bit binary right now in that it's always good not to shoot the character because there's realistically no chance of killing them. I think it's really cool that it's also one that you want to put not when they engage onto the person, but you want to put it to save the person, but still use it aggressively so they have a toss-up of whether they want to kill them or not. I think the numbers need tweaking, but I think it's a really cool idea. I'm really happy with it. Didact, once again, fucking knocking it out of the park with design. Really cool stuff constantly coming out from him. If he was an employee, I'd be really appreciative. Once again, Didact tip jar? Didact has a tip jar, I'm pretty sure. I think he does. I think it's on his Discord channel, YouTube channel, Twitch channel. That has a tip jar, doesn't it? Did he make one?
This ends now.
It's a server admin clip. Who cares? Who cares about server admin clip? There you go, guys. There's Didact's tip jar. So that was Didact's stream in the background. Lovely stuff. Bum, 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 bum. Right, these are... So how's the venture competition looking? Okay, so the way I see it, Flute has been the most experimental and the most aggressive in the way that they've been playing the character. They've been really aggressive, but they've been punished a lot. I don't really mind people feeding their ass off like idiots if they're trying interesting stuff. Coalskin, though, has obviously been the better player because Coalskin's a very good player, and he has had better ultimates. I feel like what I'm gonna say here is I'm gonna decide it in the next two based off of who can get the most interesting ultimates, because I feel like the juggling and that the human wave is just so damn interesting. I love it. So it's close, right? It's very close. We started winning when I started feeding because they waste cooldowns on me. Oh, 100%. Yeah. It's a careful line to tread. And I think you're doing pretty well with it. But I don't want to choose right now. I just want to give the pros and cons. Cardi. I've only seen a bit of Cardi. No good ultimates, really. But very consistent play. And I think they're kind of like... I think they're closer to solving it than either Flu or Coalskin right now in terms of being a more consistent player. So that's basically how I am right now. Venting it off. It's not venturing it off. It's obviously venting it off. Me against Coalskin, venturing it off. We're gonna do at least 2 more games. I'm not gonna decide. I'm not gonna just start making games around what people are playing right now. The last one, if I'm tied, I'll put people against each other. So I'm just doing the map pick. Numbani. Alright, yo. And then I'm going to put the push on there. Ooh. Ooh. Numbani. Numbani. I don't mind Numbani. Shut up with your clapping. Everyone hates Numbani. Apart from basically me. Right, so, I need somebody to sit out. Is anyone willing to sit out this round? There will be one more game. Oh, yes, no, out. Yes, we need 2 people to sit out. Sorry, I forgot about you. I'll be honest. There you go. Sorry for the wait. I will sit out. Excellent random. That's not helpful. Do not invite Snow. No. Okay. It's okay, I forgot about me. Fair enough. Yeah. I'll continue to not be home. No problem. I'm gonna make a wheel. Reactionary. Pig. Spot. Cardi. Then we have 2 more. Megamon. Aoshima. Okay, these are the people. Anyone that lands on is sitting out. We need 2 people to sit out. Let's go. The Wheel of Doom, the Wheel of Death, the Wheel of Sadness, wherever it picks. It's a Colskin saddy time. It's okay. We're gonna play 1 more game after this, so Colskin's gonna be able to get back in for the last performance. Dodge the hate crime. The Wheel of Hate Crime. Yes. It can smell the people that aren't straight. And Madara. I mean, good stuff. Right. Tiefling, Snow, Ollie, Torbet, Flute, Megamon, Squeak, Reactionary, Tig, Spot, Cardi, Aoshima. Oh, that's nice gradation into the different flag there. The Wheel of Public Execution, Bigotry, and Hate Crimes, so peak. Yeah. Oh, Christ. Snow is top 500 deathmatch. Top 500 deathmatch. Peak cardboard. Okay. Top 500 3v3 elimination. There's only 10 people playing, but you're top 500, 100%. Megamon, Flute, Cardi. Seems fair. Seems unfair. Oh, I'm gonna do 1 more swap. I'm gonna do that. Okay, red team, blue team, join your ass up. Unfortunately, we're on Nabani. I didn't pick the map. The wheel picked the map. So, yeah, it is what it is. Top 500 3v3 elimination. Christ. Skip map. If 1 more person presses the skip map button for 3,000 channel points, we will re-roll the we will do that. Yeah. I feel like I'm Bugs Bunny. Can I click skip but make it keep map? Yes, that is acceptable. If you want to preserve the map, click the skip map button, Bob. And that is fine. Okay, 1 more person needs to skip map. Excellent use of channel points here. Good job, guys. 1 more person needs to skip. Squeed skipped. Oh man, I'm using so many channel points that people could otherwise use in order to be by coaching and spend my time. Excellent. Love that. Straight into the money pit. Yeah, Esperanza. Okay, cool. Can I use my 600 points to skip? No, you need to spend more time with me. This isn't based on love. This is based on time. What's wrong with you? Esperanza. First time Pug player? That means I get a freebie, right? No, it doesn't mean you get a freebie. It means you need to turn up next week. Obviously. We do this, by the way, every Sunday and Wednesday, and this mode is pre-season 9, 200 health pools, and has multiple reworks in it. Most of them have a splash screen when you click on the character to tell you what happens. Red team, blue team, join your ass up. Snow is in. 1 more person for blue team, 1 more person for red team, and we can start. I believe it is... I'm trying to work out who's out. Torbet is not in the right channel. Yes, they're in the Sat Once channel for red team. And... Flute Spot? No, they're in. Okay, cool. All good. If I drop a gifted, can we go to Nambani? Next, we're too close to clicking the button now. Yes, you can drop a gifted to guarantee Nambani for next round. I need to pay Peggy's vet bills. God damn it. My birthday's in 34 weeks. Where's my Blizzard World? I remember when that was a joke when it was 52 weeks. I can't wait till it's your birthday, Teamlink. God, we're old. Oh man. Right, let's see what let's see what Snow Owl tries to pick. the home of Support Sombra, the home of Venture Tank. We are in a Venture Tank tournament right now. Whoever performs the most interesting on Venture Tank is going to be given, well, they're going to be given a server title, and they're going to be given half an hour free coaching to use whenever the hell they want, whatever the hell they want. What? What? Game? Game? Why am I getting Tracer volume? It's just standard Overwatch being weird, right? Can I pay 3k channel points for Paris with my totally real mod privilege? No. Well, I can only hear Tracer, so I guess we're watching the Tracer since their sound effects are coming through regardless. Oh wait, that's the other Tracer. What's happening? The other Tracer's sound effects were coming through, right? I'm not getting mad. Okay, it seems fine now, right? If I just stay on the Tracer. I think it's fine. The hell, I've never had this glitch before. Has anyone had this glitch? What is happening? What's the best use for my 21k channel points? I couldn't tell you. Probably an infinite amount of hydration, I'd say. What is the best use for my fake internet points? Well, they're fake internet points, so for the start, they're not valuable. And you probably shouldn't value them that much. And 21k, I swear you have more. Do you use them all at some point? Let's go to Cardi and see if we still get the Tracer sound effects through. Random, who is this person? It's an OG mod. Random is the most inviting person I've ever seen. Who are you? Name your purpose. They have a real money equivalent to the exchange rate to coaching. Only if you actually want coaching. And it's non-transferable, so you can't buy somebody else's coaching. So really, the exchange only exists if you actually value the thing. It's like the normal markets, except it's the opposite, right? It's not what the market values, it's what you value. Yeah, I probably used it on coaching back in the day, right? Thank you for the sanity check. Doing okay. I'd say about a 7 on the sanity scale. Chat's not being that bad. The games are being quite good. Bit confused why Tig's getting deleted by 1 rocket with damage boost. I mean, bit confused why I'm still hearing Tracer sound effects, but whatever. I will have to say, Venture really struggles against Clara. Has everyone been enjoying Marvel Rivals recently with the flyer meta? It sounds like it's really fun. I haven't played any of the games since they did the last patch to the Jeff rework, and it seems like nobody else has been either, to be honest. Been enjoying Marvel's cosplay yet? That Marvel's cosplay is pretty good. They're gonna get trapped, yeah. They have to have someone on tank so I can bully Emma. Otherwise, they go mag 4th point and win. So basically, the moment they release a flying tank, the game's screwed. Is that what you're saying? It's absolutely screwed. I will say that Rivals did pretty well by putting melee-based DPS being able to anti-dive. I think, being anti-flyers. I think that's actually one of the cool things they did to stop flyers being dominant. The Hazard versus Venture. That's what's really causing a lot of problems. It's a standard problem where tanks just feels awful the moment the enemy team picks flyers. Oh, Lucio gameplay. We wanted some Lucio gameplay, didn't we? Yeah, Lucio gameplay, also known as pinball, apparently. Didn't really get as much Lucio gameplay as we want, I don't think. Red team's really struggling to stabilize. They finally swapped onto a backline that I think can actually deal with this this dive. That's what Tig's able to get up to. I still do feel like Ball has a lot of health, right? Hey, Brad, how you doing? CS Major, I actually got to watch a little bit of CS Major. I was educating Beth's mum yesterday on internet culture. So Beth's mum got to watch some ASMR streamers. She also got to watch some VTubers. Doing awesome sauce? Great. Well, I hope you had a good week. It's been a while since we VTubers, yeah. She knew about mukbang already. Cardi knows all about those. Don't tell me Cardi's a VTuber. You would teach your mother-in-law about Twitch? Yeah. She needs to be cultured. It's very important. Real ASMR or just sexualized streams? We didn't get into the sexualized streams. I avoided that on purpose. I thought that was a tactical decision that I should have made, right? I was careful about that one. Have we seen some Hazard POV? I wasn't there. We haven't seen very much, to be honest, because I've been doing the venture stuff. Personally, I'm really a fan of the idea of it being off-tanky style. I'm really happy about the type of thing. I think it might be a little bit too strong, possibly. I think 2.25 seconds is about what you should be aiming for. I'm really happy with the concept. I think the concept's excellent, as you already know. I think the wall was degenerate and didn't need to be in the kit. I agree with you, I think, with that, Didact. If anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, Didact has done a rework for Hazard, removed the wall, put on a Thorn, basically a bark skin or whatever it is from Druids, Thorn spell from World of Warcraft that you can put on people for 2.5 seconds that reduces damage income by 75% and makes all damage reflect onto the person that attacks. It's not per instance, it's per point of damage. I think that's that effective. Fucking kill him! No, surely they live. Kill him! Yes! Love it. I think it's a really interesting one. I think this is definitely one of those things that needs to be a very big effect. I think the effect is exactly as pretty as it needs to be. I don't think it's quite as loud as it needs to be right now. Obviously, no, that's really awkward for you to do, Didact, so. In terms of implementation, I think this is one of the ones that needs to be really cool. Good nose setting still explodes. Yeah, 100%. Why are you emoting? Just throwing. Just completely throwing for no reason. I think watching / listening to ASMR doesn't make a lot of sense if you aren't susceptible to it. Also known as you aren't a degenerate, yeah. It doesn't make a lot of sense to listen to ASMR if you aren't a complete degenerate, but you know. Some people just like the background noise. No, ASMR is degenerate. I will hear nothing more of it. As always, it's okay to be wrong about things, but you don't have to tell the audience. Oh, that was massive. That Flute just trapping them both with the burrow escape. Now they're emote. Okay, right. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Flute versus Coldskin for the win in the last match. Flute versus Coldskin. Whoever performs better is gonna be the Venture Rework Master. Until we get around to doing a Venture Rework Master again. Carly had a worse team, poor guy. I will say Carly did exceptionally well. The only reason I'm doing it is because Flute is clearly struggling a little bit more in the hero in order to get the flow right. They're feeding a lot more, but they're still performing extremely well. I think Carly's a very good player, but they're not quite, well, they are getting the flow, but they're not getting the peak moments that I really find interesting, right? Cold has some beautiful ults, just absolutely beautiful, and that's really what put them into the top. So we're going to pair them against each other. Can't do anything against the comp. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, it was a bit of a mess, to be quite honest. The Farah is what it is. Sadly, this competition is not fair, and it never will be fair because I'm running it. So, is this contest just rewarding the strongest player? Not really anything to do with the rework? What do you mean the strongest player? I literally just said that Cardi's probably performing better than Flute did. What do you mean the strongest player? I just said that. Rumbles, hey, how you doing, dude? Huey is also in chat. How are you, dude? What are you up to at the moment? So for anyone that's wondering, first is the founder badge, which is the first 10 people to ever sub to this channel. It's nice to see you. Thank you very much for the Prime, obviously. Thank you for remembering I exist after so long. I hope you're doing well in life. I hope everything's turned up sevens for you. Can we see the PayPal? No, you can't see my PayPal. Okay, still planning my Overwatch return. Yeah, one day, 1 year, maybe. We'll get the Overwatch return. Reactionary. I'm just gonna do this to sub people. This is gonna be the last game of today. Tig. Cardi was out. But I don't know who sat out. I'm just gonna put the names down, and then if we run into somebody that's already sat out, you can tell me, and we can fix it then. Okay, that's my logic. It's good enough to me. It's coming soon. Yeah, soon. TM. Is that Blizzard soon? We'll leave Snow. Since Snow just joined. Loot. Let me get him. Yep. Come on. Okay, so it is gonna be Flute in regardless versus Coldskin. So we're gonna spin this wheel 3 times. Whoever gets picked gets out. This is the wheel of doom. This is the wheel of this is a wheel of yeah. I'm not gonna say anything else. Brain isn't how it used to be. Reactionary, I'm so sorry. The wheel spoke. Why does it always hit reactionary? I swear this wheel is actually just anti-American. I'm so sorry. It is what it is. I mean, the wheel, right? Torbet, has Torbet already been out? Out of curiosity, who has already been out? I feel like Torbet's already been out, right? Cardi, did they just sit themselves out, or were they out, like put out? The wheel of public execution, bigotry, and hate crimes. How did you forget? I was trying not to say it, to be honest, but yeah, you've already said it, so it's fine. I was out last game. We'll skip you. 2 more people. Yoshima. Sorry. Aoshima has not been out? Question mark. Aoshima, tell me if you've already been out. Out. Not out. Oh, Cardi losing the venture competition through sheer arbitrariness, then losing this through sheer luck. Man, that's gotta hurt. I'm so sorry. I swear it's not me. It's just the wheel and me, right? I'm sorry, guys. I love you. I love you greatly, Reactionary Aoshima and Cardi, especially you, Reactionary. It's what it is. This is rigged. Everything's rigged, apparently. W Pride Wheel. Yeah, actually, W Pride Wheel. No hate crimes committed today. Squeed Flute, Megamon, Snow, Spot, Torbet, Tiefling, Bob, Ollie, Coldskin, Tig, Madara. I think that's probably reasonable, but we do need to get these big boys against each other. They are. Lovely. Flute versus Coldskin. Please allow Flute and Coldskin to both play Venture. And we're going to see what Venture comp is the better. What is a good... Guys, what is the best Venture map? That's what we really need to ask. Venture's a good diver. They're good for making space more linearly, but they struggle with the staying power, so they kind of need a hybrid, right? Suravasa? I feel like they're pretty even. Havana? I don't think that's true. Maybe Havana if you do like Sig, Venture, Blizzard World. Blizzard World has a lot of variants, right? Suravasa, Blizzard World? Okay, right. Ursa, Paris, get screwed. Anubis, get screwed. Havana? No, it's Suravasa or Blizzard World so far. Gibraltar? See, Venture is so independent of resources that I actually think that Venture works really well with Poke Hybrid. Oh, for fuck's sake. We'll do one more. We'll do... You know what? We'll do one more afterwards. In order to actually have a serious competition, for fuck's sake. Thank you very much, Reactionary. Thank you. Peggy is very thankful. Thank you for making it worth my while to be here and to spend time with you. I really appreciate it. Let's do Volsky, Blue Team, Red Team join up, and then we will do one more after that in order to... Oh, shit.
Bring it down hard. Someday.
No Volskaya. The only request is no Volskaya. It's like I have competition. No Volskaya is the request. Thank you very much, Megamon, for all the time you spent with me. Thank you very much, Reactionary, for all the time you spent with me. Most of all, more than anything else, I appreciate you being here. You're both lovely people, right? Oh, for fuck's sake. That is indeed crazy. I guess we spin the wheel, right? Thank you for the monies. No, thank you for the time. Has Realth ever got a 20 gift sub? I don't think so. I think that's the first time ever. No. I've had 20 a couple of times, I think. Looks like his Blizzard World. You know, we'll hide and do a Volskaya afterwards. Go screw. Oh, for fuck's sake. See, Reactionary doesn't even want to play it. What Reactionary wants to do is to make other people experience it. I love it. The moment Reactionary gets tabbed out, he's like, well, other people can play a shit map. Oh, trying to convince you not to take another week off. Well, maybe I should take more weeks off random if this is what happens when I come back. I mean, really, like, what's happening? Red Team, Blue Team, join your ass up. Sorry for the delay for all the people that are new, especially Snow. I appreciate it. Test it by taking tomorrow off. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, you give me money. I've been away for a week. Yeah. I've had 5 weekends off work, and I'm not spending my last game on Volskaya. Thank you very much, Megamon. Thank you very much, Reactionary. You're both amazing people, and I appreciate your time. They always talk about, yeah, they always talk about, like, relationships over the internet. I don't think it is a... Yeah, well... It's hard. I don't think, as long as you spend friendly time with them and you'd happily hang out with them in the private time, I consider it a friendship, personally, for me. Obviously, there's plenty of people that I'm not friends with. But I'm happy to say both of you are. I guess we just put Reactionary in. And pause. He's back. The Overwatch reaction array is back. Okay, Ollie's not actually back. Okay, I think we're good. Colskin is on Venture. Flute is on Venture. The Ventoff, as one might say. This is the last game to decide who gets to be the Venture Rework Master. Woo! Okay, had to go. No problem, Ollie. Hope you've had a good time. Thank you for joining. I miss Ren's yet? Yeah, I miss Ren. I miss Ren as well. We'll at them and force them to come in at some point. Madara Teeth backline is cooked. It's an okay backline. I cooked is bad because you're in the pot, right? And cooking is good because you're doing the cooking of the pot. Is that true? Is that how the kids use lingo these days? Is that right? Did I do good? I'm gonna go into first person because I'm getting a little bit of a frame drop here. Lovely stuff so far from Flute. A lot of pressure into the enemy team, a lot of disruption to start off with. Nope. Just chases after Reactionary. They do the teleport and they just go straight back after them with the burrow. That's what we call controlling space. Reactionary just goes down pretty much straight away. Let's full screen ourselves so we can get the full unfiltered happiness. Very strong pressure into the enemy team's backline. Oh, the burrow actually stops Flute being able to get out straight away. They still make it, but only because the end of their burrow just about gets through the wall. Kidnapping somebody with the burrow is a massive thing. Still didn't activate Windows after 5 years. Yep. Why would I activate Windows? It's abandonware. Lovely stuff. We're just trying to push out the Reaper, control the enemy team's DPS. That's really what this character is very good at. You can't actually kill anyone, weirdly enough. It's very hard to get the insta-kills on Venture. You kind of need the burrow escape, the drill dash, and the left-click melee in order to be able to have a chance. It's a lot of ass. That's 2 hits. 1 more hit left. Ends just before able to get it. Tree goes up. Tree is absolutely massive. Honestly, Tree is terrifying as an ultimate. It's one of the reasons why Life was actually seeing play recently. Straight onto Tiefling. EMP shutting them down. Not long enough, though. They do get the burrow escape there. They can go straight back up to this high ground if they're careful. That hack goes through, but it doesn't matter. We're still around. We're still doing stuff. I think that's just about as much as they could do, given the respawns of their team. We're going to go into Coldskins' point of view now and see how they're doing. Good play from Flute. Good first point. Coldskin just hunting down the stragglers. This is a big stagger into second. A really big stagger into second so far. I think we're going to see this, well, we're just going to see a little drill dash out, just controlling the space, making it awkward for the enemy team to be able to walk out there. We get the Sombra hack onto us, so we've got 30% movement speed for 5 seconds there. Really helps us be able to move around, sustain. Just controlling the top right high ground. We really want a big burrow escape here. It's so much pressure, and we just get out straight out afterwards. Or Reactionary's low. Unfortunately, the enemy team's playing Freya, which is an absolute horseshit character. So we do have to deal with that. Oh! 2 hits. Squeak goes down to Reactionary there. Oh! 2 hits! Yeah! The juggle! And the juggle. Nice, 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 nice. That was amazing. Okay, so Coldskin definitely in my favor right now with that juggle there. Juggling both enemy tanks 3 times. That's good to watch. That's absolute quality entertainment. It's my favorite thing about this character. The ult is just so fun to watch, right? The human wave, as I call it. They cap regardless of Coldskin going down. I guess we swap back to Flute for the next point. Ooh. Almost getting hacked there. There is the note there that Flute is playing against Sombra and Coldskin isn't, so Flute's going to have a little bit more easy of, well, Coldskin's going to have a little bit more easy of a time than Flute does, just being able to get in, get out. Flute's going to have to be very mindful of being hacked and EMP'd and pushed around and bullied. Here he is, saying hello. Whoa. It's so funny how much the damage peaks on Venture when you do that left click melee. There's so much damage pumped in such a small period of time. And Venture's just fighting on the corner. The last Venture in gets to choose how they use their dash is the thing. 3 seconds. Colskin getting some good value into that EMP. Flute's being able to contest pretty well here. I think just contesting for as long as possible is probably the play here, honestly. The hack goes in. I think that was perfect. About as much as you can do. Let's swap back to Colskin for the ult. Most likely going to be used first. I guess we swap to Flute here because he's coming out of spawn. Oh! Oh, the ult! The nana! Oh, God, that was good. Oh, I still can't do enough to be able to actually secure any kills, though. Sadly, Flute gets left out to dry at the end of that. I think he thought everyone was pushing the point. They end up 3 miles away trying to deal with Coldskin at the backline instead of just walking past him. There's so much disruption this tank does. So much disruption. It's hard to be able to play around it. Lovely stuff.
Initiating bridge.
Get Cardi in. Holy. I'm gonna keep it real. There's Cass and Sombra. Cass and Sombra has been accounted for in my my dealings. I will, however, say, Flute, you're also controlling a team who can pick Cass and Sombra, and there's nothing anyone will do to stop it. And Pharah first fight, Pharah is difficult to deal with. However, it's all accounted for. Your ability to entertain me is not related to whether they have Cass and Sombra on the enemy team. Yeah, to be fair, he didn't do anything on Sombra. On Pharah, sorry. You are right about that. The Pharah really just kind of like died early. Right.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Bob has been cosmetic this game? Just this game? Interesting. It's not what I'd say, but you know. Okay, we're going to start on Flute because they're the aggressor. Oh! Big push, big cleave there. Unfortunately, a little bit of lax control on the drill dash while underground. If they activated it straight away, they could have got a very, very good burrow escape there. The drill dash burrows into the back line, trying to knock up Tiefling to push him out. They actually push out Tiefling there, just with the burrow escape there. Bob just gats the enemy. You say Bob's being cosmetic, and the Bob gets quite a good kill onto the enemy Sombra. So, seems like Squeed is just destroying the entire enemy team. Just one kill after the other. Just relentless. Lovely cleanup kill on Tiefling. 2/3 health. As I say, the left click melee at close range just does about 130 damage. Massive burst into the enemy. See you, Huey. It's nice to see you. Have a good amount of time till I see you again. It's always nice to see you. Whoop, whoop. Just murder Bob. Straight into Madara. That's 2 cleanups. Red team needs to stabilize now. Unfortunately, I would say Reaper is not a good matchup still. It's just not a good matchup. We're gonna go into Cold. We'll stay in Flute for a second until Conskin's got ult. Actually, we'll go into Coldskin now. They spend the first point on Flute, so it only seems fair. Flute did a lot of work on first point, though. Like, a lot of work. Hey. We get caught by the vortex and kind of have to pump ourselves back out. We got the ult going here, so we kind of just go into it. We've got infinite sustain. Playing a little bit conservative there, Coldskin. That's not what I like to see. Definitely not in a judgment tournament of who's make me have the most fun. Ooh. Nice. We're gonna go into the back line. Oh, the excavation. countered by, I think Space from Red Team kind of countered that escapade. One hit, snow TPs. You've got to be so careful. If you use that without cooldowns, you can just end up stranded. Let's go on to Flute meanwhile we wait. You've really got to be careful not to string yourself out, use too much, and then end up stranded. If you end up stranded with the excavate, you can't use it as a reaction. You've got to use it proactively. Back into Coldskins' point of view on the defense here. Got a long match by the look of it, all the way into the end of third point. As long as blue team's able to push this in, it's going to go quite long. So Coldskin wins? Who said Coldskin wins? Coldskin has had the most interesting ults so far. Plenty of time for more interesting ults, especially with Flute getting stuff like pocketed on Ana. You know I like to see that. If you get a combo, and I enjoy the combo, 100% that counts for points. Coldskin supposed to be just fighting for space now. We're on a little flanky. Well, I do like the flankies. Genuinely, the amount of value just there by tapping Squeed and forcing him to go main is crazy. You never think about it like that, but it is a lot of value. It's so nice being able to see people like instantly burrow out the ground and turn and move away. Reactionary, just murdering the entire enemy team. Comes in for a cleanup. That was more of a reactionary play than it was a Coldskin play. Whoop. Let's stay on Coldskin for this ult. EMP goes in. Oh, stops. Oh, stop Coldskin being able to do anything. Oh, the miss! It's so hard to hit, man. You've got to delay it. You've got to predict where people are gonna be. It's so difficult to get any value out. But they do get one on Flute. Flute does get one kill, but it's not quite enough to say that was a punchy, cool play with the Ventura ult. That's some nice control there. Genuinely nice control there. Ajaxing the Lucio. Oh! Leave me alone, please, he says to the Ram on the enemy team. Huge beat. You want to see Lucio play? Here you go. Oh, one kill. Snow doesn't quite know the spacing. It's funny. I feel like most people don't know quite how far this ult goes. It is actually a very long distance. It's not quite as massive as it could be. But it's really long. Doesn't go the whole map. There is a limit, but you can do some really like long range stuff. Coldskin just hunting down Spot. You love to see it. Yeah, screw you playing Pharah. What are you doing? Let's go Flute. Hey Rip. 80%. There's plenty of time for this to be pushed in by blue team. Plenty of time for some very nice to hunt down the Winston here. They've got the instant burrow. Unfortunately, they're playing against the Hacker. No! I think they had it. The Winston was low. Oh, Charles IV. Charles IV. Oh, genuine Charles IV moment. You know what? Let's just shove you into Volskaya regardless. We're gonna be going in a second. I'm just gonna do one more game just to double check whether there's anything else I want to do here in terms of the decision between Flute and Coldskin as the Ventura master, the Venture Rework master. The person who wins will be getting half an hour free coaching, and also will be getting a Discord role just below the mods as the master of the Venture Rework. Coldskin versus Flute. I have a lot of thoughts right now. I'm not going to explain them immediately. This is what we're sticking with. I'm not going to do like crazy balancing for this. Let's just do that. off of this. Right. We're going to do the... Yeah, we're going to do red team, blue team, join your ass up. This is going to be the last game. Not the... Like, it's going to be the last game, but I've already kind of made up my mind. I'm going to confirm whether anything cool happens. I am going to be honest here. I am mainly basing this off of what's interesting in terms of the ultimates right now. If you want to go ham, say, guys, I want my entire team to pocket me with a nano boost, a grab, and everything else, so the entire enemy team gets caught by Venture Ult. I'm going to be happy, right? You can still sway me. I think I have who's going to be winning right now. But if you can convince your team to do that, go for it. It's going to be absolutely fine. I mean, it is Volskaya, so the stakes are pretty low in terms of enjoyment of the video game anyway. So why not just go ham? Let's start. I can't believe I'm still playing Volskaya. Love you, Megamon. Oh, God. Basically, you were saying it was rigged from the beginning. I started this by saying it's rigged. Not rigged directly, obviously rigged by my perception. By me being incredibly biased towards people that aren't called Flute. Was that not supposed to be last game? Yeah, we're going to shove it into one more. It was supposed to be last game. Megamon paid for no Volskaya. Yeah, he did. He paid for no Volskaya, but I'll shove it in anyway. Bugger it. You got the choice of playing Volskaya here, or you got the choice of not playing, right? Do you want me to open Freaky then? Open Freaky Realth? Freaky Realth? Like the profile that you... Do you buy a profile called Freaky Realth? I feel like I've seen Freaky Realth before. Flute is, Flute's not here. Flute. 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 There you go. Cardi stole it. Nah. Restart. Sorry, Cardi, I love you very much, but I'm afraid you're not in the runnings. No, it's not going to be it. Was waiting for snow to pick, so I filmed. Thank you, Cardi. Appreciate it. No, Flute. If you don't want to be in the runnings, absolutely fine. You're more than welcome to get the cold skin. You're more than welcome to forfeit it. Cardi literally is the best venture. It's not about who's the best venture. Never was about who's the best venture. And though Cardi is very good on venture and doing incredibly well on venture, the mastership is all about entertainment and not about actually being able to play the character. If you didn't realize, I'm trying to make you do interesting stuff for me.
5, 4, 3.
We're gonna start on Flute on defense. Yes, this is the last game. No, run! This is my 14 Death Lucio game where into for 10 minutes straight count as interesting stuff. It did. It was very fun. If we were in a Lucio Master tournament, man, you'd be winning it. Oh my God! Christ, they got clattered. Jesus. Well, that's terrifying. Oh, the hack plus the nade plus everything else. They still actually seem to be dragging out. You guys, Dave, 1 HP goes down. That's really bad for red team trying to attack here. Blue team have a real good chance of being able to contest this. Oh no, they go down pretty fast. It's going to be a hard one. I was thinking they're almost back. They're almost back. Yo, sorry, tapped out. For escape there, spread around the enemy team's backline. We're quite low. If we get a melee here, we can definitely get out. Oh, so close. That was probably like 0.2 seconds to be able to get out there. They need to walk preemptively towards the Zarya in order to be able to pick up that melee faster in order to get that burrow cooldown back. Whoop. hard. Oh, Flute actually manages to save it by the looks of it. Leave me alone. Guys. Venture pulls away to the right-hand side, gets the burrow. What is Flute up to? Oh, the Flute is not alive. They grab. It's actually probably enough if they just pick off Devious Dave in prison. It's going to be very hard for them to be able to actually contest the point before Flute comes back. It's actually a reasonable grab. Excavation gets 2 in the grab. Is 2 in the grab enough to be interesting? I don't think 2 in the grab's quite enough to be the interesting, cool stuff we're looking for. It's not nothing. It's not nothing. Pressure onto reactionary. Definitely needed. We get Arathel in for 1 game. Instantly onto Symmetra. Degenerate. Absolute degenerate. 84% charge on Flute. Next ult's coming from here. This is see, this is the tanking. Look at the amount of pressure that you can put onto the enemy team just by being in burrow on the high ground there, right? What about picking a random person on the enemy team and then going out of the way to int on them? That's more along the lines of bullying than interesting play, but you know. Oh, we excavate. The Symmetra wall's going to mostly block it. Honestly, actually, a very good venture roll, don't you think, guys? Look at that venture roll. Symmetra puts down the wall. Everyone just stands there doing nothing for like 5 seconds. Matt, that was actually incredible. In terms of the amount of value you get per roll, that's probably the most value I've seen somebody get from a venture roll this game. Literally just standing there waiting. Thought it was a bullying safe space. That was really cool. This Flute's getting bullied. Man, feels bad. If you get Doomfist upcutted, it seems to glitch the momentum. Okay, we're going to go to Cold Skin for this 76% ult charge. Ooh, burrow on the high ground. Burrow escape. Ooh, justice. Very low. We need to take that high ground of the enemy team. We're struggling so much to be able to take it. Got that first point and we've been struggling for 3 minutes already. Ooh. Ooh. The ult on Megamon. They're not able to get anything. They just counter up Megamon. They shove everything into Cold Skin, but they're still not able to get a big ult together. This is going to be a massive burrow escape in order to get out. We're going to swap to Flute on the aggressive side. Oh, almost there. Ooh. Maybe we're going to be able to kill something. Looks like we've just about stabilized and we're okay. Man, that's such a hard round to play. Coldskin's really trying their best to get the nano, get the EMP, but they were a little bit behind, to be quite honest. Oh, God. I made space, guys. I used my ult and I got grabbed. Christ. Okay. Cold Skin's coming up next, 77%. Bobby Boy goes in. Escape there. Chasers have to take very good control there. 2 dead. Are we able to get anything from this? We're all the way in the back line. The enemy team start to respawn. 1 jump, 2 jumps. free. We get the Ana. EMP goes in. It's just the Mercy in the skybox. Very hard to get anything to kill that Mercy. They're so high, man. The moment Valk goes on, they're basically immortal. And they're just respawning. It's so hard to get anything concrete from this with the Valk on. The amount of delay you can do with this stuff. Very nice kill. Will it be enough? They got the Doomfist, they got the Fool and the Venture. They can survive for a while on point. But finishing kills is going to get really hard. If Reactionary is able to get like a good nade in, maybe that can finish it. If Prism's able to get some good damage in to be able to actually finish people off, maybe that'll finish it. There's a bull back on point after all this time. Drill dash him! He could actually probably won that there if he just drill dashed the ball off point. God, Christ alive. What a degenerate Volskaya game. It really do be what it is. It's just so entertaining. It's so good, man. Lovely stuff. Okay, I'm going to pay a bit of love to Flute for the next round. Christ alive. The classic Volskaya. Doomfist uppercut unburrowed me. Bug. It unburrowed you? I've seen it bug people in the air, so they just kind of float there, and that's obviously broken. Well, it's not broken. I think it's just how the Doomfist thing is coded. Well, it's broken. It's not intentional. Don't get me wrong. But yeah. Are you atheist? This is neither the time nor place for that conversation. Random. I was in Burrow and he pulled me out. Interesting. We'll test it at some point.
I'm here to support you, but you have to put in the work.
Freya.
Yeah, we should test it and see what's actually happening. There should be no way for you to uppercut someone out of ground, right? You shouldn't have a hitbox in general, not even just one that's inaccessible, right? That's what I thought was happening. I was like, oh yeah, quick Volskaya game. We'll just do a round, and it'll be fun. The way it just floats you there. I actually find that quite a fun interaction. I kind of want to leave that in. As long as it's not pulling people literally out of the ground. Classic DPS Doomfist moment. I feel like DPS Doomfist shouldn't regenerate over shields. I feel like that was a mistake, right? Just allowing him to keep going infinitely. Oh. Oh, getting pushed about. I kind of love how you can elongate your burrow by dashing right at the end of it. I found that really like a really good addition to the kit. Just a bit of contesting here. We're gonna have to burrow pretty soonish after. Oh no, there's no health pack. Whoa. Massive amount of value just clearing the point there. Forcing the Symmetra away, then forcing the Sombra's teleporter. Actually, really cleared that point for the most part. Lovely stuff. No great contest. Keeping's going very low. Let's go Colskin's point of view for this this ult that must be coming at some point if I can press the right button, which I'm struggling with. Unfortunately, shooting a Freya apparently is a skill that Colskin does not have. This is five bullets weaved carefully around the Freya. I really find Sim irritating. Yeah, I don't think anyone's happy with Sim's current state. I wonder if you could juggle an enemy venture by by dashing them up and then ulting and then hitting them as they come down so that they can't stay, they can't burrow at all, right? If they're in a burrow animation, do you think you can just bounce them? I bet you can. Just a gameplay style? Yeah, I think the hit and run with a teleporter was a bad thing, right? I don't think anyone really enjoys that. Give Venture uppercut. I'm asking whether Venture already has uppercut and people just haven't realized. Nice. Reactionary goes down, but they've got plenty of space to... What is Cardi doing? Cardi, what? Why are you there? Wait for the Venture ult to go off. Who's gonna pull the trigger first? Red team's got a load of space on the point. Fluke use it first. That was a big ultimate. It's not the coolest. No, not like this. No. If he just meleeed it, maybe he'd be okay. Venture is low-key Doom in a different timeline. Yeah, 100%. It's the same kind of mechanics as Doom and Ball, isn't it? Aggressive cleanup ult. Doesn't really find anything. It's so hard to find anything with this ult, but you do demand a lot of space, and you've got so much combo potential, right? Neither team's playing shields. There's plenty of opportunity, quite frankly. I will say that this ult is very hard to use and requires a good understanding of the character in order to be able to do it. It's why I wanted to base quite a lot off the ult, because not only is the ult probably the most cool and interesting part of the kit, but the ult is also just really difficult. You've got to make sure you have the correct amount of resources, the correct amount of space. You've got to be proactively staged before you use it. You can't just mindlessly press the button. Even with a combo, you can't just mindlessly press the button. Nano out. Pushing into the enemy team's backline. Almost gets a kill on Megamon. Nice brawl here. Oh my god, the control of the 2 health. Literally 2 health. Gets hit by a Freya that shouldn't be in the game bullet. And goes down finally. But Jesus Christ, they do clear up a couple of kills first. We need to stop stagger. Jesus, Reactionary goes down. That's actually something that can open up the team. I know people are coming back from spawn, but still, that's good enough to really open them up. Should have been a whack-a-mole. It kind of is, right? Nice. Oh! That's 3! It's unfortunate that Bob managed to kill your entire team before you pulled it out. If that was my Orisa, I would have been fine, right? If my Orisa was the one doing the ult killing the entire enemy team, man, I would have been good. It's funny that the Venture versus tank stuff, it's not waving a wet flannel at them, and it's not like you're able to kill them. The damage you do to them, I think is actually really impactful to the game. It's just you're not able to just murder them. Just hunting down Tig. Poor Tig. Just murdered. It took a while, but they were murdered. Are we pulling a sneaky? Oh! Oh, God. It's so fun. As I say, like, tanks should be able to trade their cooldowns and health pool for space on the map. And that's kind of like what we went for, right? Oh, Megamon. Trying to burrow and just getting booped up in the air, man. To be fair to Fluke, they are playing against Sombra Ana, whereas Cold-Skin's only playing against Ana. A little bit easier for Cold-Skin to be able to get in and out. EMP goes off. Nothing really gets cleared up off the EMP. Bob's trying his best to throw, but failing miraculously. It's going to be hard to contest here. It's going to be really hard to contest. Are they doing this? There's no way they're doing this. They got back into the ground. No! I don't know if you can juggle it. Watching the Orisas. Oh no! Megamon, kill him! Kill them all! Oh shit! Okay, we're done. Okay, beautiful. Right, lovely stuff, guys. Jesus Christ, this is both spinning. Jesus. I haven't seen Orisa's both spin that close together for a while. He'll fight turrets. Okay. Beautiful stuff, guys. I'll wait till everyone's actually listening to stream after coming out of the game. Look at that boot. What booped you? She got moved like ages just before doing that ult. Guess the venture that gets 100% of the team's resources wins? Well, yes, the one that entertains me the most tends to be the one that gets 100% of the team's resources, and the one that gets more resources tends to be the nicer person because they talk to people and get the resources. Right, so we have a announcement to make. So, right, can you figure out who's more dangerous venture? Okay, we have an announcement to make, a very easy announcement to make. I have a couple of points, right? Cold-Skin had some amazing ults a couple of games ago. Absolutely amazing. Like 2 or 3 people juggled twice that Blizzard World ult where he juggled both tanks twice in a row. Absolutely incredible. Love that. That was really good. Now, Flute had the unassuming ults, right? Flute pressed his ult button and the entire enemy team stood at the gate for like 8 seconds. Literally, they had a sim wall up and they just didn't walk forward. He just pressed the ult button and won the entire engagement. Man, that's crazy on Volskaya. That's just as much value as murdering people. We kited his ult. You kited his ult with a sim wall up. He just zoned you, right? So I'm thinking, right, if the ults are more or less even, I have to go to the person that just entertained me most, and unfortunately I'm gonna go for Cold-Skin just because of the slightly tighter play and the bigger murders. I did see Flute try a nano boost ult. It didn't really go that well. I didn't see many more combos in there. Cold-Skin flubbed a couple of combos, but I'm gonna go for Cold-Skin regardless. Cold-Skin, half an hour free time for yourself. If you need coaching in any way, shape or form, more than welcome. DM me, don't shove it anywhere else. Literally just shove into DMs. I will give you your server title and you will be the Venture Rework Master until we do another one. We may do another one for Venture. Obviously, we'll cycle through a couple of characters that I want to do first that I find interesting. Isn't Cold-Skin higher ranked than Realth? Yeah, Cold-Skin higher ranked than Realth. Also, remember feedback. Yes, the feedback channel is over here, right? The feedback channel is here. But Flute also wins coaching from Bob as consolidation. Yes, the second place person wins coaching from Bob, which is also known as completely useless, right? Feedback channel just here. I'm kidding. Bob is amazing and cool. Just down here. For any feedback you guys have, I'm gonna talk to Didact at some point midweek. Didact, I'm kind of free for the next couple of days if you want to touch base with me. We probably need to talk about what we've been doing because I've been off for a week, so thank you for all the hard work while I've been off. We will work out where we're going next, especially with this rework. We've really got something cooking. We just need to refine and then kind of like get pinpoint on exactly what we want that's interesting on the character. Aside from that, I think we're good. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you very much for everyone for joining me. I really appreciate you remembering that I exist after a week off. We will be back tomorrow for Disco Elysium. We will be back Tuesday at normal time. So Disco Elysium is going to be 2 o'clock tomorrow instead of 4, which it normally is. So 2 hours early if you want to come join me for that. On Tuesday, we will be doing a regular content stream, whatever that means, whatever content that I plan to do, we'll be doing on Tuesday. And then we'll be back on Pugs on Wednesday. I will not be joining for Pugs on Wednesday, but Pugs will be happening Wednesday. And then Friday, we're back to normal schedule. Okay? I am going to head off. Thank you very much for all your time. Have a wonderful evening. Cheers, guys. Good night. Good night.